Welcome, everybody. Look at this. We've got a big flurry of activity in the chat room even before I go live. That's brilliant. So welcome, everybody. This is going to be a very interesting conversation because today we've brought together three very different perspectives from the world of MLMs, online money-making culture, scam investigations, and YouTube influence. Joining me in the background, which they're listening to me at the moment, is Queen of Karma from Canada, a consumer advocate an anti-MLM creator who studies cult behavior, manipulation tactics, scams, and the psychology behind why people fall for high-controlled groups and financial schemes. We've also joined by Earl, Batman Stringer. Have I saying that right? Stringer?
Yeah, good.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, Stringer, yeah.
Yep, brilliant. A YouTuber who has spent... What was that?
I said just like shoestrings.
Shoestring. All right, I'll remember that. A YouTuber has spent more than 15 years creating content around making money online, affiliate marketing, MLM opportunities, and online entrepreneurship. Earl recently documented what he calls his journey with BG wealth sharing before later calling it a scam. Then there's me. I hate talking about myself, but I'm an investigative journalist, awesome research, full-time scam fighter based in Aotearoa, as they say, but it's called New Zealand if you don't know that. I investigate Ponzi schemes, fake trading platforms, MLM cults, a little bit, and organised scam networks operating around the world. I specialise in trying to educate people about the human trafficking compounds where a lot of these scams come out of. Now, let's make something very clear from the start. This is not an ambush. This is not a screaming match, which I have done before quite numerous times, but I'm trying to control myself these days, and not about humiliating Earl. In fact, we're really pleased to have him on the show. The purpose of this interview is to have an honest conversation about where the lines exist between documenting your journey and promoting a financial opportunity. Because once viewers begin to signing up under creators losing money, and this is not going to come out right, so I'm just going to read this part because I can see these words
because
are going to do
once viewers begin signing up under creators, losing money, and trusting personalities over facts, this becomes a much bigger conversation about accountability, influence, and responsibility.
Excellent. All right, well, glad I said that. We also want to explore something deeper tonight. Can someone who has spent years promoting online opportunities actually pivot into helping expose scams instead? Just food for thought there. Can experience become education? That's what tonight is all about. Now, I don't know if it's tonight for you, but probably is, but it's actually it's mid-morning here in New Zealand. So, Earl, Queen of Karma, thank you both for being here and willing to participate in our experience. Now, this would go terribly wrong. I'm going to change screens. Now, this is the panel. Look at this. So it's pretty cool.
I love that. I wish I looked like that. I wish
cool.
I was built like that. I love it.
So here we go. I'm going to take my screen off. That's me in the picture there behind there, pointing at Queen of Karma and Earl. And then we've got Earl who's sitting there in his Batman costume. And then we've got Queen of Karma who's pointing. We're both pointing at Earl. It's not fair. So
yeah. That's the ambush right there. I'm already ambushed.
I know.
I ain't even start yet.
That's cool.
I'm ready.
All right, so it's not a drill team. I mean, how about telling us? I did have a good look. I went through right to the very bottom and watched your very first video you've done. I was actually impressed. You've done, I think, about 2,800 videos, which is 100 more than me. And you've been doing this for about 15 years now.
Yeah. Well, actually, I started on YouTube since like 2006. This channel was like from 2009, so I've been on YouTube, like I said, almost like 20 years.
Wow.
Multiple channels. I got a fitness channel. I got a music channel. I actually run somebody else's channel for them. So I've been on YouTube for a long time. So.
Okay, so that was it. Because we brought up Mr. Morrison there for a bit, and you said you knew him as well, which is quite a hard case. But he's
I know Nate, first guy you showed. Yeah, I know Nate.
Oh, Nate, not fitness, right? And also, so you must do a bit of working out at the gym as well.
Yeah, I work out all the time. Yeah, I'm a trainer. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. There you go. All right. That's cool. Yeah. Queen of Karma, what do you do then with your Chucky t-shirt on? Is it Chucky?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I do this.
You do this. So it's cool. I really enjoyed it, actually. It's I tried to do online courses when I got started originally, and no one wanted to do people bought my courses, but they never did them. It was really funny. It was like selling online courses. It was kind of ironic, really, how that kind of worked out. But I quite enjoy it. I think we all must enjoy doing YouTube and creating content. So that's a common interest that we've got. Yeah. All right. Well, so how did this come about? You might be wondering. Well, Queen of Karma, she called Earl a scammer, and Earl didn't like being called a scammer. So then he did a video, and then he's going to do more videos. And then I looked at Earl's video, and then I thought I'll get together with Queen of Karma, and we'll debunk Earl's video about Queen of Karma calling him a scammer. And then he said he'd want to come on the show, and I said, well, that sounds really cool. So we're all here. We're sort of like friends because we have a common interest of YouTube and we love doing it. But we all like trying to educate and, potentially I like to warn people. I like to listen to people's experiences. But yeah, it's sort of like three separate entities doing three different things. So what's your purpose, Earl? What are you trying to accomplish with your YouTube channel? Are you trying to create a passive income for other people or yourself? Might be a good question.
Both. And I'm going to tell you why. When I came online in 2006, that's when I got introduced to affiliate marketing first. I came in with the whole, obviously I didn't know nothing about none of this until I came online. And first thing I got introduced was affiliate marketing. Then I found out about network marketing. But affiliate marketing and network marketing, to me, they go hand in hand, in my opinion. So affiliate marketing, I came in from back in the day with, I know y'all remember when article writing was real big, right? Like I was the guy that wrote like hundreds and hundreds of articles with the affiliate link in the description. Like I was doing that back in 2006, 2007. So once I started doing that, I actually started to share. First of all, when I started doing affiliate marketing, I would promote all kinds of stuff as an affiliate. Then my channel kind of turned into sharing it with other people, sharing my experience, right? And trying to give people tips and ideas on how they could make extra money, work from home job opportunities. Because I know everybody's in this position of nobody wants a 9 to 5, right? So I have a background in that, so I decided to share that. And ultimately, my channel was about sharing different ways that other people can make extra money without necessarily having a 9 to 5. And that's primarily what my channel is about. And I do that by sharing my experiences, because a lot of the stuff that I talk about on my channel, I've done it.
Right.
And that to me is the best way to talk. How are you going to talk about something you ain't never done?
I tell you, personal experience, I actually have made $100,000 in 4 months from affiliate marketing.
No.
I have.
Okay. Well, then, hey, make a video on it.
No.
I'm trying to get to where you at.
Well, I did, and I found a product that people would pay me 50 every time I sold the product. It was $400, and every time I managed to point somebody to this product and they bought it in the UK, the affiliate company would give me 50% of it. And so then I went and found a similar product, and I built a whole website around that whole niche. And some people will pay me 30%, and then I just started I had a website which would just put all these affiliate programs together, and then I was getting 25,000. I was in New Zealand, so I had an advantage that I was only selling to New Zealanders. But long story short, I had 25,000 people a day visiting my website, and whatever I put on that website, people would click on, go buy it, and I'd get a commission. But then within a very short period of time, it just stopped. And then later on, what I actually found out, there was a guy on the news in New Zealand who was being accused of sending out 100,000 spam emails a day, 1 million. It was unreal. And what he was doing, he was promoting the same products that I was selling, but I was better in the search engines. So people would get his email, go off to Alta Vista at the time and YouTube when it just started, and search for the products he was promoting and find me instead. So effectively, he was promoting me, but when he got caught for doing all the spamming, all my sales stopped, and that's how it was just a timing thing. But after that, I haven't really, I don't do any affiliate marketing since. But it is the concept's really nice, you know, to be able to make money at home. Look, I've got a few questions that I want to ask you, which we've prepared, and I haven't actually. I've got a thread on my Chat GPT, and I've actually asked it, and I've gone through your YouTube channel and grabbed a few things, and I've asked it to put a few questions that will just be, I think, fair to ask. And it says, I think we might have covered some of them, and if we have, we'll just skip. But see, when you've been on YouTube for 15 years and made nearly 3,000 videos, looking back now, do you think the make money online space naturally attracts scams and what's that word? Exaggerated promises. Now, I did, in the background of this picture, you can see here, I've grabbed some of your thumbnails, and I've got like
Hey, the thumbnail, the background, crazy. I gotta get with you. I need your AI guy immediately.
Oh, I'll teach you. That's what we do. But with the one, there's one of them there that says $8,000 referral, and that's in the thumbnail. So you know the natural thing is, have you actually made $8,000 with one referral?
No. But what I do is I share that. That's the thing between sharing the opportunity. If you look at the videos that I do and the stuff I talk about, common sense would be clearly I haven't done everything on my channel. But what I can do is research certain things and share different opportunities. For example, you look at high ticket affiliate programs, right? Mm-hmm. I can have a website or find a website online, right, with the top high ticket affiliate program. I can do a video on that. Now, am I doing all 10 high ticket programs? No. But can I recommend that to somebody else who might say, ooh, let me try that. Okay, I'll sign up. And keep in mind, those programs, a lot of them programs, I don't get nothing from them because I'm actually recommending a company for them to go sign up to. It's no different than, for example, real quick, for example, I would post a lot of work from home job opportunities. Now, clearly, I can't work for 35 work from home job opportunities, but I can do a video and find out what I found out about this job opportunity and give the viewer the opportunity to apply for that. That's on them. They could watch my video and say, that ain't for me. Or they could watch my video and say, oh, you know what? Let me try to apply for that. Do I have to work at that place for me to actually recommend it to somebody?
So if you're recommending it, though, I mean, just off the cuff here, so if you're recommending something and you've got no proof that it actually is possible, is that sort of make it a bit different, though?
To me, like you have that video that says $8,000 one referral. So when someone comes across that video thumbnail and the title, they assume that you're giving them advice because that's your personal experience. And then you come on here and you say, well, I don't have personal experience with all of these things that I'm promoting. And my question is, how do you feel good about promoting something to other people when you're not even sure that it works yourself?
Let's start with. Well, it's a recommendation. That's just like I said. My channel got work from home jobs, right? A work from home job. I'll post it and say, this is work from home job. They make $22 an hour, blah, 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 blah. If you want to apply for this, they might hate that job. But when I post a video talking about $8,000 commission, that's real. If that person decides to sign up with that program, they got to do the work. I'm going off of what the program says, right? Yeah. I'm going off of what the program says because that's what they're saying, right? I read the programs. If that person signs up for that opportunity and they don't do the work, that's on them. But can you actually earn $8,000 from that program? Yes, you can.
But but they're not.
But how do we know that if you haven't done it? If you haven't done it, and we don't have an example of someone who has actually done it, how can you say that someone can earn that amount in that program?
Because you can. That's just like saying.
All right. So perhaps we can give you
illegal, but FTC and SEC.
No, hold on.
That's not illegal.
No, well, give me an example. You've just been promoting VG Wealth Sharing, right? And you've been telling people that you can.
Don't remind me.
No, but this is a current example, and it's the most up to date example. All right. So you're saying to people that you can double your income within 8 weeks. You've also been theoretically, I don't know this, I haven't watched your videos, but all of them. But what I'm saying also, you've been telling people that they only use 1% of your money to do these trades. You're telling them you don't need to have any experience with trading at all. You can just cut and paste. And now it's all fallen over. Would it be fair to say that, that people haven't doubled their money and the trading wasn't real? They've lied to people about the 12%. I mean, how do you backtrack? Because you've actually deleted some of your videos on BG Wealth. Is that correct?
100%.
Yeah. But now
I'll tell you why. Okay. All right. So when I joined BG, just like other people, I got introduced to it because you got to understand, being in this make money online space, I get introduced to all kinds of opportunities, right? Some I do and some I don't. I actually look at, some I do, some I don't. This particular opportunity, when I got introduced to it, I'm like, just like a lot of people, I'm like, I don't really get this. Sounds too good to be true, blah blah blah, right? So I went back to the person who introduced it to me, and they wanted to talk to me, and I told them, I was like, yeah, I don't really get it. I mean, I'm familiar with crypto. I used to have crypto. I sold it years ago, so I know about trading to a degree. But so I'm the type of person, I say this in my video. I say this whenever I'm kind of borderline about something, I like to try it, right? Yeah. I like to try it so I can talk about it. So what I did was,
we don't need to try it to see the red flags.
No, I know, but that's what I'm understanding. I when I made my videos, I admitted this is why I turned around. So I'm telling you how I got involved with it, right?
Yeah.
So when I did join it, everything was what it claimed to be when I joined. As far as copy and paste trades, double your money. According to, now you gotta understand, I don't know if it's all the claims that I'm hearing in the last 3 weeks, the last month. I don't know this, so I'm going off of what I was introduced to. And as far as you, and this is what I'm saying, perfect example.
Yeah.
So I'm about to tell you. So you sit there. So you sit there and say,
I don't want to get off. I don't want to get off topic because I have actually got a few questions which I think are quite cool. And the question really was.
I think he was going to talk about how I did It Works and Sensi again.
No, I wasn't.
I was going to ask him a question. He says,
"This is Bob.
Says he's done trading. You said you've done trading before. Have you ever seen a copy and paste trading before? I've seen copy trading where you're copying it.
I'm saying I'm familiar with trading. Well, can I?
So you've never traded though before? Have you ever traded before?
Just hold it. I'm going to control the meeting here.
Hold up. I got to talk to Beth. I want to finish my statement because she think I'm saying something and I'm not.
We'll put a timer on
Beth,
soon.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Real quick. Beth, all I was going to say was, when you told me about proof and stuff, right? The people that introduced me to BG, they were showing me proof of their accounts, right? Now, whether they were real, fake, I don't know. But when you talk about proof, you're like, well, how can I believe somebody? That's what I'm looking at, proof. They're showing me their accounts, right? So this is what initially got me involved. So when you talk about proof, I saw proof, according to me. I don't investigate.
But that's what I mean, though, is that as far as your due diligence. Because then I have to worry about your due diligence, looking into these and promoting them. Because I look into them too. That's what I do all day. But I come to a very different conclusion than you, especially with things like Melaleuca and Live Good.
Exactly. Now, hold up. Now, that's the thing, though. Your opinion on that is fine, right? Melaleuca, Live Good. I joined Live Good. You know the only reason why I don't talk about Live Good?
Statistics.
Yeah. Let's stay focused on
opinion. Yeah. I base it off of the statistics of the actual industry.
Well, what's their statistics, though? What are you saying?
No, I mean there's a lot more proof than screenshots and listening to somebody else. That's what we go a bit deeper. We're going back to the human trafficking compounds that create these programs. I've got Bloomberg. We've got Bloomberg going into buildings where they've had 450 staff and they've left the building after and we've also got proof that these PDFs and these websites that we show people are actually getting produced out of human trafficking compounds. So when we have this battle with promoters, and the promoters are out there promoting and helping them grow, And we're trying to say to the promoters, well, if you're going to say your due diligence, and this is really blunt, and I might hurt somebody's feelings, but if due diligence is done by looking at screenshots or listening to somebody, okay, I'll tell you a really first-hand story. This morning I woke up and somebody had paid me $1,000 not to do tomorrow's broadcast on a scam I'm promoting. So I refunded the $1,000. And just to prove that, I've got a screen over here, which I'm just going to ping up here. So here's a refund in process for $1,000. So somebody has actually literally paid me $1,000 not to produce a blog, but I sent the money back. And the reason why that company's got the $1,000, I would have been taking money from a scammer. But that's what a lot of these influencers and people get handed money who promote these projects at the start. So their job is to tell you that I've been in the system for 24 months, when I can tell you that the system didn't exist 12 months ago. And you get all these mixed messages. So what I'm sort of suggesting is, if you're going to listen to somebody who's getting backhanders and money paid to them, then maybe there's a new way of verifying whether it's legitimate. And maybe if you were looking for a legitimate platform to promote, maybe some more curly questions you could actually do before you broadcast to the world that I've seen screenshots, because that's the oldest trick in the book now. Hey, Bob, you had
I see more than screenshots. I see.
Well, obviously it didn't. But hold it. No, hold it. Listen to this. Listen to this. What I'm saying is, we call this a scam within the first 2 minutes of looking at it, and then people go, "Oh, you call everything a scam." But how do we identify it's a scam before you did?
How do you do it? Because this is what you do.
No, how did we do it?
Right.
We actually helped save $500 million. We actually provided the crypto wallet addresses to Zach XBT, where he used them to actually intercept money, right? So how did we know that? How did we call this a scam before other people did? Would you be interested in knowing, the red flags that we can look at before you help grow something like BG Wealth Sharing by sharing your experience? You know what I'm getting at? Like, would you be interested in knowing the red flags?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go tell.
Okay, so Bob's got a question about trading. I don't want to go off topic, Bob, but Bob's one of our vendors.
I was just going to ask if he's ever done crypto trading before, because I don't know if there's any crypto.
Ask that question and then let him answer, and don't interrupt him. Okay?
No. I understand. I mean, I bought crypto before.
Okay. I said I
heard of crypto. I said I'm familiar. I've never said I traded crypto. I said I bought Cardano. So you trying to put words in my mouth. I never said I traded.
Okay, so your experience is like just buying it. I just want to. I just asking that.
Yeah.
And I answered you. I think
the point,
people who trade typically would notice is, like, I say, if you have 1 year of experience trading, you would see that there's the closest thing that you could say there's copy trading. That's where you're following somebody else's trades, though. There's no thing copy and paste trading.
Well, okay,
so
if I understand what you're saying,
that's why I asked that question.
You gotta understand. I understand 100%. I respect.
Good stuff, guys.
But what I'm trying to say is, to me, this was an opportunity I got involved with. Right? I did. Right? Whether I was naive to some shit, maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. I did it. I realized it was, to me, was scammy, very scamish. I came out publicly. Now, this is what y'all understand. If I'm a scammer, right? First of all, listen. If I want to scam people, I could have did two things. One, I could have literally just wiped off YouTube, disappeared, and act like I never messed with it. Or two, if I'm such a scammer, how come I'm not on here still trying to promote it? How come I'm still not? Because y'all can't stop me from doing that. I can make videos every day
talking about future promotions, because you don't do your due diligence to research things before you come on here and promote them. And you don't understand that you have influence over people that are watching you. And so if you don't do your due diligence and you come out here, and I didn't interrupt you. You come up here though and you say,
we're gonna go one at a time. So we're gonna have. I have got a stopwatch, and we can give everyone a minute to talk. I mean, I don't want this to turn into a debate. I think we're actually very fortunate that we're all got us together here because we've seen it from different people's perspective. And I could sit here and talk to you, and I'm holding back because I've been doing this for 5 years. You've been doing it for 15 years. Queen Karma's doing it for 10 years. Bob, I have no idea how many toes he's got. But I think what we're really, really pleased about is we are actually on here looking from both perspectives, because we need to understand why you do your why. I mean, I would actually.
I can completely understand how you would get manipulated into BG. I got manipulated into It Works and Sensi. I thought that they were good opportunities. And then I had to come out and publicly on Facebook tell everyone that they were scams. And I had to personally apologize to anyone that I tried to sign up. I only signed up like 2 people, but still, I had to do that. I've been through that. So I understand that. My worry with you is, again, the research that you put into these things before you promote them.
Okay, my turn. Well, first of all, I want to say she literally described exactly what I did. She literally described what I did. The same thing she did with It Work, I did with BG. I did it. I'm like, as soon as I felt uncomfortable, I publicly went out and I said, hey.
Yeah, 115 videos later, though. 115 videos later.
But that's how long it took me. It might have took me 500 before
13
I realized
government.
what was going on.
So the government warnings, if we were to go through the government warnings, they were coming out all the way through with
I didn't
BG.
see no government warnings.
Why not?
I'm telling I didn't.
No, hold it. Negligence is not. I mean, it's called willful blindness is actually the legal term for it. But are you saying that you didn't search on the internet and find out? Did you not search is BG wealth sharing a scam or legitimate? And if you did do that, you would have found my content where I highlighted 13 government.
No, I did not.
Why not?
I did
That's the question. No, why didn't you do the?
Because everything that I became a part of, I didn't do this deep dive. I just haven't, right?
But you should do because you're an influencer.
You're correct on this crypto.
Yeah, but let's break that down, Earl, because I think that's a really good point. Because if you didn't research it, then you're not liable. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So let me explain what research you did do. You got research from inside, I presume, Bond Chat, and you were inside a community that was controlled and had blinkers on, and they were feeding you the narrative. And you've basically hook, line, and sinker used that narrative and said, I've seen screenshots of people that were getting paid. But the reality is, if you did outside research, outside the platform next time, so let's say the next time BG, like Nexo or Next Wave Capital's, the break-offs of BG Wealth Sharing and whatever they're called, but next time maybe go outside the inside controlled environment to do your research, because you're getting, this is why BG Wealth got so much traction, is because people listen to the in-house, the leaders. You know, like you've got Gaga saying that she's got $6 million trapped inside her app. Why did you let it get to $6 million? You know, you got to ask those questions, because she had her money frozen a long time ago, but she still kept promoting it. You know, but you're getting controlled by the net. Look, there's people out there. There's a guy, which I'm going to show you on the screen, and I think this is really interesting. If I just go to this screen here for a while, now you guys, Bob's going to, this guy here has been promoting BG Wealth Sharing. Since he's done videos about BG Wealth Sharing being a scam, he's gone up amazingly. But yesterday I watched one of his videos, and he comes out and says there's 900,000 people that were involved in BG Wealth Sharing. And I said, well, and so I wrote a comment on his blog, it was video, and said, well, where did you come up with that number, 900,000 people? Here he is saying that he now realizes it's a scam, but he's still letting them control the narrative because he's been listening to the rumors and the Chinese rumors. So I'm sort of saying, well, he would have been better to actually get a calculator out and actually mathematically try to work out how would you manage 900,000 people who have all invested a minimum of $500 each. How do they all chat to each other in the chat room? How did Peter or Stephen Beard actually communicate with everyone? Because everyone I spoke to said they've had personal conversations with Stephen Beard.
Well, I always thought, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
I always thought with that whole thing, I always thought, because I used to do appointment setting before. And if you know what appointment setting is, it's like when people think they're talking to the owner of the company, but they're really. So I always took it like, ain't no way in hell Elena could talk. Like I was saying that. I just thought it was part of their deal, because there's big companies I work for that people think they're talking to the owner, and they're talking to a whole bunch of agents. So I never really even took that as like, do people really believe that he was talking to everybody personally? Like, I never thought that.
Yeah. But isn't it interesting that we had people say that they actually did believe he was, like when they believed it was hijacked, and we don't know there's any proof of that, they were saying that the AI character, his demeanor had changed. And I'm going, so you know it's an AI character. Now you're saying, people were saying he's changed, the AI's changed. And I'm going, so you accepted that it was just fascinating, the psychology behind it. Bob, do you have any questions, or has anyone in the audience got any questions?
No.
Bring them up.
Something that you guys probably don't know, like I almost joined one. You're gonna laugh. Just how I became the Larry Lane hater. Transact card was the closest I came to joining an MLM, but then after 72 hours, I canceled it because Larry Lane was bragging about the support line, and the support line message was, "Please leave your full name, your email, your social security, and we'll get back to you with tech support." I said, hell no, this is definitely a scam. You were never able to get in a real human. Yeah, and that's why I hate Larry Lane so much, because he said no matter what, oh, this is legitimate. And I started calling up people and playing that message and say, that's your company. And that's why a mass exodus happened on Transact Card. Yet, to this day, Larry Lane swore that company was legitimate.
Yeah, Larry Lane. Have you heard of Larry? Hold it, Bob. Have you?
Since then.
Earl, have you heard of Larry Lane before? Earl?
Never heard of.
No, cool.
Wow, that's amazing. Now,
yeah.
I never right. But I heard him now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Have you seen him in anything?
Am I supposed to know who this is?
No.
Have you seen him in anything? Exit right away. Don't even ask questions.
I got a question for you though. With Benya, what's your purpose of your YouTube channel? What are you trying to accomplish? Is it I get YouTube dollars, and it's a little bit of money for your time and energy, and it's great. Are you trying to, like, if I said to you, I can give you something, I'm going to pitch you a concept here. I can give you something that would actually give you more YouTube dollars. Would that interest you? Or if, like, for example, the question I just had on the stage is pretty cool. It so basically says, you clearly know how to create engaging content. Have you ever considered pivoting towards exposing scams instead of promoting opportunities? So if let's say I said to Earl, how about joining the Avengers, and rather than giving people financial advice, that you potentially started producing videos to help expose scams, and it would generate more views. And I just used that other guy's YouTube channel as an example, which I'll briefly flip to, is you can actually see this one here is 850, 5,300, and then he's promoted an opportunity over here, this one here, and it's 109 views. And then you go back to 5,300. This one here, I don't know what that one is, but 1.1, 2.3, nearly 9,000 people have viewed this video. But when you go through his other YouTube videos, we're talking 28 views, 10 views, 32 views, 38 views, 35, 15, 45, 89, 73, 259, 89. So all these videos he's done where he's trying to promote people to have financial freedom, he's all of a sudden discovered that by producing content, exposing his experience, BG wealth sharing, and the same with our friend, I'm saying now, with he's got amazing thumbnails. Here he is. He did a video the other day about truckers smuggle with ownerships. He's tried to go off topic, 61 views. But then BG, 2,600, 1.8, 1.2. So he's realizing now that he can still get good traffic on his YouTube channel, exposing scams. And if you went back to when he was promoting them, he was getting some good traffic either. He's got some pretty good traffic, this guy, I must say. But you know what I'm saying? I'm sort of saying if the purpose of your YouTube channel is to educate people how to make financial, and you're just so passionate about helping people with their finances, but the reality, I don't see any proof of anyone actually watching a video making the money that you may say they could make. However, I do see more traffic coming in by exposing scams. How does that resonate with you?
I like it, and to a degree, I've been doing that. But at the same time, like YouTube is like a small part of like my world. And when you asked about my channel, I do like sharing things that I do, financially, side hustles, extra income. But at the same time, it's like the fact that even what you was telling me about BG potentially being in trafficking, like of course, I don't want nobody to get scammed. Of course, like if you look at my channel now, guess what? Guess what? You look at my videos now, I'm still getting people defending BG, right? So now I got to fight off Beth calling me a scammer. Then I got to fight off BG members calling me I don't know what I'm talking about. And BG's still the greatest thing in the world, right?
Welcome to our world. Yeah.
Right, I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I stick to, how I feel and what I believe. But yeah, I mean, of course I would. Just like now, somebody asked me about Quantra, right? Somebody asked me about that. And somebody asked me about another one.
You've seen Quantra Network. You know Quantra Network.
Somebody shared that with me.
It just collapsed, right. Quantra.
I just got a look. I got something from them. So if I go to Behind MLM, so do you visit Behind MLM?
Nope.
There's Quantra stuff here.
You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny though? I know Queen of Karma. Like she the only one I know. I knew her before I knew you, Danny.
Yeah.
Now we beat.
My camera's gone. I gotta go back. I gotta go get no. But look at this. This is Quantra. So this is Quantra Network. Mike Lucas filed a lawsuit against me. This was published last night. So he's filed a case because he did a copyright strike on my video where it was friggin' hilarious. I must say, I watched it myself last night. I'll just get my camera back, everybody. But now I just give it to Oz and he publishes about it. It's friggin' hilarious. But I'll just get my camera back, everyone. Where have I gone? Here I am. Hold up 1 minute, please, caller.
Yeah, you said he was the owner of Quantra, I think, in one of his videos.
Well, we accused him of that, which is quite funny, but I think I wouldn't be. There I am, I'm back. But it's awesome, okay, so we've got Oz here. We give him stuff, he publishes it, not because I tell him to, but I just totally transparent, said, here's another lawsuit I've got. And now he's got 5 days to actually pay the court fees. But when you read it, he's like, he filed a court document with insert title of your work and left it in the court documents. And we just love exposing these type of people because they're idiots. Technically speaking, this guy here should be retired mowing his lawns on his ride-on lawnmower. But he gets 2,000 people in a Zoom meeting or whatever meeting, listening to his latest and the greatest shit that he's offering. And Ponzi Patrol did a video about the last one they did was Quantum Network, whatever it was called.
Aquamarine Club.
Yeah, and we found the CEO here was a Nigerian B-grade actor, and they even found movie clips of him. So this is for us. This is quite a funny one, but here's people today telling us that this opportunity is still valid. It's already collapsed. So here he is trying to get a video of mine offline, and it's fallen over. But then we go to this one. This one I'm doing a video about tomorrow. These guys just paid me $1,000. And I've returned the money to not publish any content about this scam. And I gave this to Oz. I gave the correspondence to Oz from the scammer telling me he wants to pay me on a monthly basis not to publish content about him. The New Zealand FMA's published a warning. The Russia has published a warning. Nigeria has published a warning. And whoever this guy is, I don't know. But he just sent me $1,000 to shut up. Which is friggin' hilarious. But if I search for this and I go along to our favorite YouTube, I'm going to find people promoting it. So how do I actually get these people to stop promoting something which has had government warnings? Because you just mentioned yourself that you didn't even research about it.
No, when I saw one video about it, and you know what the thing I heard about BG when I looked at a video before I talked to the lady who got me in it? The only thing I seen about BG was don't join it because you're not gonna be able to withdraw your money. So I went back to the person that I joined it with, and she showed me like, oh no, that ain't true, blah 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 blah. And I was like, you know what? I had money, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Let me see for myself. Let me see for myself. That's how I am. I'm the type of person that honestly, I didn't know like this was the first crypto, so to speak, opportunity. So to me, it was nothing for me to find out because I had the money, boom, boom, boom. So when we go back really quick, you can put the timer on. I'm the type of person that, like Beth just said, how do you, at the beginning of this interview, you said, how do you know if something if you didn't try it? Okay, well, I tried BG, so how come I'm not allowed to share that with people, what I found out?
Well, well,
whether I'm wrong or right, how come I'm not allowed? I shared my story.
But you're
people
sharing,
can look at me and say,
because you're an influence, mate, and it's like you've got some sort of sense of responsibility. I think that you need
what
to.
about when you do reviews? Can I ask you that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
What's the difference between, like, I give you an example. If I sit up here and I give a review of this water, right?
Yep.
And I say, and I sit there and I say, oh yeah, this water is the greatest water in the world. Oh my God, blah, 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 right? And then I do a review and people buy this water and they sit there and be like, oh, this water, oh my God, this water was made in, this has timber silver in it. This is toxic. Oh my God, Earl is a scammer. I can't believe it. Okay, so listen. I'm sorry, I didn't look and see if the silver
but
link from
that
Taiwan,
would be on you though.
Yeah.
How?
That is
I'm
on
doing
you.
a review.
Because
not
no.
if you're doing a review.
Because
I'm
you
doing
have
a
to.
review.
You have to.
You're wrong.
Yeah, you need to research before you do that.
No.
People
it's
don't.
just
But
like
that's not real, though.
influencers
That's
No.
not real.
No, it is real.
It
It is real. It's very real because if you're in the,
I get your.
just like these
Earl,
income claims are very illegal that you make. You're not allowed to say you could make $8,000 from one
Right. I
referral
think
in this. It's
that's
actually illegal.
Okay, one at a time.
I'm gonna play the middleman here. I think that's the difference. Like, if when you say 2x, 3x, 4x, whatever, that's when you're dealing with security. Okay. Now the water example, you're not really making an income claim. You're kind of just like, if I say,
Then I'm
Danny, I
getting
hate your
food and drug
glasses.
administration.
One at a time. One at a time. No.
So if I say, Danny, I think your glasses are too big for your eyeballs, you know, that's kind of like my opinion. Like, you know, Earl might say, hey, that fits Danny's face, right? So the water,
Okay, but what if
I get what you're saying. So the water, I get your example. It's not really income claim. It's like your opinion on the water. Like, some people might think Fiji water is the best water and willing to pay that astronomical. And others say, what the hell are you paying for? Like, it's the same stuff, you know? There's cheaper brands that are better.
All right, can I say this? That's like Danny. Hold on. If Danny says, hey, Earl, if you do this video and it hits over 1,000 views, I'm going to give you $100. Is he allowed to say that?
Well, I probably wouldn't have him.
Is he allowed to say that?
But what I could do is
That's not the same thing as saying,
publicly, or is it like a side bet?
Earl, if you do a video, you will make $1,000 from these people that you're buying in on.
Yeah.
It's different.
No.
See, because the
No, it's
FTC
not.
considers
That's an income
high
claim.
level marketing.
That's an income
And
claim. Him saying, I'll give you, that's an income claim. That is an income claim, Beth.
No, it's
And this is what I'm
not.
trying to tell you. Yes, it is.
No,
Okay.
because Daddy's
If
actually
he's saying,
going to
I'll
give you the
give you
$100.
Hold on, guys.
Okay,
Look,
what's the
look,
difference?
look,
Hold on.
let's, okay, look, I'll tell you what we need to do.
He's earning an extra
Okay,
$1,000 a
That
month.
$8,000 program
Okay.
is an investing program from 10 years ago. If you actually got a referral, you actually
You
would
don't. You
get
don't get
$8,000.
referrals.
Just
It's all
like
rubbish,
Danny
mate.
would give me $100.
No, you don't. You don't get. I've done affiliate marketing.
You
I'm the one
don't.
that. Put your hand up if you've made $100,000 with affiliate marketing in 4 months. I have, and I know how affiliate marketing works. And I don't push it now because it doesn't work anymore. So what? It just you don't. You know, like this video here. I don't even know what you've done here, but this says you had a thumbnail on here basically saying, if I go back and I can find it again, it won't work. But basically you were insinuating in your thumbnail that you can make something like $1,000. You've got a thumbnail here saying $1,000 monthly, no selling.
Monthly, no selling. That's
all right.
illegal.
So,
what's the video?
okay, no, hold it a minute. So
hold
let's.
on. God damn it, Danny.
Yeah.
You got it. Okay. You got a video of me. Okay. Come on now.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the thumbnail, and you've put a thumbnail out there telling people you're going to get $1,000 a month, and you do no selling. So okay, well,
look at the video though.
Well, okay, well, let's look at it together.
The team go mode. It's your man Earl, Batman Stringer. Now there is a little known program out there that is paying people $1,000 a month from anywhere from 10 to 20 months. All right, so
all right, so let's find that person.
It's true.
Okay, so let's find a person that has received that money, and let's verify that.
Okay, let's do it. Matter of fact, I got reviews on here. We can find it. I can find them.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's listen to it. I mean, this is 7 minutes long, so let's. Okay, well, what I'm saying, mate.
The thing is, though, is that by law you're still not allowed to say that unless you tell them what a typical person could make, and then you also have to put an income disclosure statement. If you don't, I'm going to start reporting you to the FTC, and you're going to get sued.
But Beth, hold up. I thought you said you wanted me to find proof. I can bring you people that got 1,000 from the program.
Before you do the video.
You say proof. I can bring proof.
Yeah, proof
what are you saying?
So what I'm getting at, mate. Well, okay, all right.
Have to be careful
no, hold it. Beth, quiet.
You ain't making sense.
No, she is making sense. But what we've got to get the point, what we're trying to get the point across here is you've made a claim that people can make $1,000 a month from this program, and there's look. First of all, where's that money coming from?
That particular program, you gotta talk to the people with it. Can you hear me?
Okay. So what would give you more credibility?
Okay.
No, hold on. Look, I'm asking you questions. You've got to listen to the questions, because what I'm saying is, mate, if you are making a claim that you can make 1,000, wouldn't it be more stronger that you would be able to do it yourself? Because all these opportunities that you're promoting, you're sharing other people's theoretical experiences. But if they were true and genuine, wouldn't you theoretically be able to prove that you can do this yourself?
I can. I have like 10 reviews of people on my channel.
No. But have you made $1,000? Are you making $1,000 a month from this scam opportunity? Sorry.
Watch the video. Watch
I am.
You calling it a scam?
No. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm asking you a question, Earl. Are you making $1,000 a month from this opportunity?
Have I, or how do you?
No. Are you making $1,000 a month from this opportunity that you're promoting?
I didn't do the program because
no. I want to. What I'm saying, mate, you're promoting things, Chinese whispers, right? So what I'm saying is, if you signed up for this program, and you were making $1,000 a month from it, then it would give you more credibility to do a video like you've done here. But what I believe that could be happening, when I look at this, I don't know who's asked you to do this video. I don't know what commission you're getting when people sign up, but the reality is it would be interesting to know because, okay, let's go back to BG Wealth Sharing. Gaga has $6 million stuck on her app, and she can't get the money out of that app. So if you're sitting here saying, I know a lady who's made $6 million, the reality is that they weren't allowed to withdraw more than $1,000. At one point, they were withdrawing $1,000 a month, but BG Wealth went back to the big promoters and said that they're going to be restricted to only $500 a month.
That's ridiculous.
But you got to listen to this, because this is how we get. This is how we do it, man. Because how do they actually? Why did they do that? Give me a reason why you think they restricted these big promoters from withdrawing $1,000 a month?
I personally think is to keep money in the platform.
Yes.
And keep them in the platform.
So why did they have balances on their apps allegedly of $6 million if they could only take out $500 a day?
Why are you asking me? Ask Goggin. Shit, I don't know.
No. I'm asking you because when these scams fall over, they're all the same pattern every time. And what they do is, but you might actually look at that app and take a screenshot of it and use that to promote BG Wealth Sharing. And the strength of BG Wealth Sharing was the level, if you would become a level 7, a level 9, a level, whatever it was. And they were using examples of people that were level, I don't know, the levels 9 to give people faith that if they signed up and paid $500 and didn't recruit anybody, within 2 months, you would have doubled your money. And within 11 months, you would have made $1 million. So people were using that in their videos when promoting BG wealth sharing. And you said to me, you've got proof of people that just using the scam, this opportunity, sorry, I can't help but call them scams. But if we looked at this, if we looked at this video that you said, I mean, I'm not trying to ambush you, mate, and I'm not trying to, I don't really care what you do, mate, to a certain degree, you know, but it's, I'm just going to go back to this because I have not watched this video and I don't know what you're on, but I'm just curious to what if I was to say, here's a red flag, you shouldn't say this, I'll point it out. But in the meantime, I haven't listened to this. So let's just listen to this. Give yourself a couple of minutes.
But those that actually qualify for this program, they will walk away with $10,000 to $20,000 or anywhere in between.
So that's a pretty still claim there. If I was to criticize you and say you've just told people that they're going to walk away with $10,000 to $20,000 or anywhere in between, if they qualify. So I'm asking the question, how will they qualify? And I don't want you to answer me. This is what I'm listening. When I'm listening to your video, I'm thinking, wonder how people qualify.
Now, people that hear about this opportunity, I get questions and they're always like, well, what's the catch? It gotta be a catch. It can't be that easy. So if I just qualify, I'm just gonna get paid for doing nothing? Not quite. All right, here's the thing.
So there's a contradiction on your thumbnail already. You've actually basically said you don't have to do anything. Now you're actually backing up the bus a little bit.
Danny, are we really going to look at people's thumbnails as law? You got me in the goddamn Batman. You got me in the Batman thing. So hold on. Are people gonna click on this and be like, he's a scammer? That's not Batman. Come on, man.
No, but your thumbnails are there. They're actually okay then. Well, if you go back to we've got the Commerce Commission here in New Zealand. And they actually investigate companies that make statements and claims. So if you're going to make and I have online shops. That's how I survive. And I sell products online. I can't make false statements. And if I do, I sell TV remotes, and if I sell a TV remote and I tell people that it will operate every appliance in the house and it doesn't work, then that's false advertising. And I can get fined from it. So I don't know, because no one pulls you up on it. I'm just saying, if you're going to say to people, in that thumbnail, you said they could get $1,000 a month with no selling. That's what you.
No selling.
All right. So you just said not quite.
Hey, listen.
But the problem is, if the FTC saw that thumbnail, they would want the income disclosure for this company to be linked.
I mean, why are you pointing out all the thumbnails in the opportunity space? Like,
I
do. You really talk about thumbnails?
I'll talk about the thumbnails. I'll talk about their income claims, and then I spend hours every week reporting people who make illegal income claims.
Then report me, and then you know what?
No, but we've got to.
Well, you report me. I'll do a YouTube video on me fighting my case.
I mean, you don't realize what we do with our data, do you, Earl?
I do get what you're doing.
Yeah, but
she's not talking realistic.
You realize that we just busted a guy we just got a guy who's now.
If you don't stop.
But what we're saying, mate, we're actually trying to make things different, because if you look at BG wealth sharing as an example, theoretically, people are alleged to believe there's 900,000 people that were involved in BG wealth sharing, right? Now, there's no doubt in anyone's mind in this room or online or anyone that's watching there, a lot of people have just lost a lot of money. And then I'm going to ask you a question. How did BG wealth sharing get as large as it did? What was it advertised on TV? Was it advertised in the paper? Was it advertised on YouTube? Was it advertised in Zoom meetings? And influencers like us are responsible for what we tell people. Now, BG Wealth Sharing, you've done, I think I saw 111 days worth of videos. Is that right? Was that?
117.
Yep, 117 days of videos telling people your experience about BG Wealth Sharing. And a lot, I didn't watch all those videos because I have a life, but you felt like you needed to share that with people. Now you've taken those videos off, and now you're telling people the end of what you're telling people, all the red flags that are now very obvious. But what we're trying to say.
That was debatable.
Sorry?
No, I was saying that just before that video that Beth put out about me. When I put out the scam video before I removed the video. And like I said in the other video, I was going to keep them up. I was going to keep up because I was going to be like, oh, I'm sharing my story, so people need to see this. But then, like I said in my video, once I started getting comments still on people on like day 12, people are like, really? oh, or the other people are saying day 15. Oh, that's scammy. So I'm like, wait a minute. I don't want people to think that I'm still in BG because of how I think about it. But people are still joining BG, so that ain't helping nothing. But
All right. So
like I said, that's the only reason I took them videos down. I was
right.
debating leaving them up because that was my experience. My
right.
experience wasn't a good one, and people can see that because I put it out there publicly.
Okay.
I came out and said,
I come
"This is
prepared,
my
mate."
experience."
So yeah, I get it, and I've come prepared today, and I'll tell you what I've actually wanted to do is I actually have come up with some questions which are a bit more hard hitting, and I think it would only be fair that you you get the chance to have 100% after I. So the question that I want to ask is, you say you were just documenting your journey, but if that was truly the case, why were viewers able to sign up under your advert? So even though you documented your journey, and I don't want anyone else to interrupt Earl, out of respect for Earl, I want you to just tell us the truth. Like, why did you, if you were documenting your journey, why did you have a sign up link under your experience?
Well, because as of documenting, why does documenting can't allow people to join my experience? Because let me finish. The fact that I said in all my videos, hey, I earned $50 today from my trading, blah, blah, blah. I get my speech. The last 30 seconds, I would always say, hey, if you want to join my trading team, click the link, da, 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 right? So because I am a referral person first, I am an affiliate first, right? So when I joined BG, once they said, okay, you can refer people, why wouldn't I as an affiliate, no matter what it is? Because let me tell you something. I can prepare too. That's no different than if I'm documenting me becoming an Uber driver. Okay, look it up on YouTube. There's people talking about Instacart, Uber. That's no different than me being an Uber driver. And at the end of my videos, I'm like, oh, today was a shitty day.
Uber is
I
an
only made
MLM.
20 bucks. Hold on, you interrupting, Beth, baby, you interrupting.
Yeah.
Hold on now, let me finish. It's no different than me documenting me being an Uber driver. Why can't I, as an entrepreneur?
I disagree with that, but I don't.
Let me finish.
Yeah, but it's a long finish, mate. I mean,
well, it ain't. I had 10 seconds left. You cut me off. All I'm saying is, as a person, entrepreneur who looks for multiple streams of income, why couldn't that Uber driver at the end of his video say, oh, yeah, by the way, if you want to become an Uber driver, there's a link below? What is wrong with that?
There's quite a lot. But we're going to ask you the questions, but we might have some excitement coming up here. Which I might be able to, if I get this right, I'll just way. I'm just trying something here a bit naughty in the background, but I'll be interested to hear your perspectives on this person if we get the person. Okay, so this
meeting is being recorded.
We're going live,
then you
kids.
come back and repeat yourself and ask the same question. There is a chance that you might get interrupted. And depending on the situation, depending on the gravity of the situation, there's a chance that your mic may get muted.
Can we ask some questions,
and depending on the situation, someone could be removed. And we are going to walk in each case-by-case scenario every time.
This is going live. This is live now. Bit of fun.
I want to make my communication very clear. We answer all questions.
No, you don't.
But what we cannot have is after the question has been answered, if the question's not suitable to you and you want to continue, you want to go on and on and on, repeating what you already said, we cannot allow that. There are too many people with their hands up. There are too many other people that have a question. We cannot allow anybody who just can't be convinced by reason.
He's just seen my
name. Who
just
wants to go on and on and on after the question.
This meeting is being recorded.
We will not allow that. So I want everybody to understand that as a precipice as we move forward. Ask any question you want. Be respectful and ask any question you want. It's nothing wrong with that. After the question,
how come you promoted BG Wealth Sharing? Let's see what he says.
You have a decision you need to make for yourself, and it's just that simple. But we're not going to debate and go back and forth because we have too many people we have to get to. Now, before we get to the meat of what we want to discuss today, if you have anything you would like to say in regards to what I've said, particularly as someone who disagrees, I would like you to speak now. And we're going to listen to you.
There we go. We'll see what he says.
Okay, we have, it says Danny the heck up, so I don't know if you want me to.
We're not calling him right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
Danny, I'm glad you're here.
We're live, mate.
I'm
Come
glad
on.
you're here.
Phone.
I'm very glad you're here.
Answer the phone.
I don't know if you heard my message or not, but I did mention you in a previous Zoom that I did.
Answer the phone.
And now that you're here, here's what you need to understand.
I need to understand nothing.
I want to talk to you.
No, you don't.
I want to talk to you.
He's disabled the chat room.
But because you
He's
came
turned the
into my
microphones
Zoom
off.
in an order,
in
a way that was out of order, you must do things in a way that I say is in order because this is my platform.
Hello.
This is Mimi's platform.
Hello. Wave, everybody.
So the great thing about having your own platform is you get to make the rules. And that's what I'm doing. Danny, you must email me if you want to talk to me.
His email doesn't exist.
I would love to talk to you. But this time, I need you to email me correct.
Oh,
Last
right.
time you emailed me, you just spammed my email with all these different messages.
Oh my
You're going to
God.
come with me correct. You're not going to demand anything from me.
Does he control
I don't
the
owe
narrative?
you anything.
Oh my goodness.
If you would like to talk to me, you come to me like a gentleman in my email and you ask me for an interview and we're going to set it up. And I'm going to respond and it's just going to be me and you.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a
Doesn't want to
private
go
Zoom
public.
meeting. You can record it if you want.
That's why we're pleased you come on board, Earl, because
But we are
these
gonna
are the
speak
these
me
are the
and
people
you,
that we
no
normally
one
deal
else.
with.
And
They
I'll
don't want
answer
to
any
answer
question
the
you
questions.
That's how we're going to do this.
Yeah, under
You
his
are not going to
controlled
interrupt this chat
environment.
today. You
Yeah.
do not have permission to say anything in this Zoom meeting today.
We've been broadcasted live, Cowboys.
If you step out of order, you will not get to speak to me. And it's just that simple. Follow the directions, and I look forward to speaking with you.
Okay, cool.
I give him the finger. They don't deserve any respect. Oh, the camera's gone off.
Does anyone else have a hand on the subject matter other than Danny?
Okay.
So now,
Other than Danny.
yeah, only the person that's got all the good questions he can't, and I got removed. So, like I'm removed, but he doesn't realize we're still broadcasting him live. And now he's going to talk about me because I've been kicked out.
Everybody needs to understand that. Okay?
Now,
I'm the nicest guy in the world.
Okay.
But sometimes it's not time to be nice. Sometimes nice is not what's required. And you have to have discernment and you have to have wisdom. You have to be full of the spirit to know the difference.
He's had NLP training.
Sometimes, most of the time, you're nice. But sometimes it's not time to be nice. When Jesus was flipping tables over in the temple,
what's Jesus going to do with this?
Nice. That wasn't nice.
I'm going to go back in as Jesus now.
When he called the Pharisees brood of vipers
yeah.
and told them directly that their father was Satan himself, that wasn't nice.
Oh, I'm going to go in as Jesus. Here we go.
Oh, my Lord.
Don't confuse nice with walking in the spirit.
Jesus.
I'm done with that. Let's move on. We got some great things to talk about.
I got removed as Jesus. He won't let Jesus come in.
We got some great things to talk about.
You think he'd let Jesus come in?
We have some questions that we all had that have been answered regarding promotion, regarding our downline that we had with DSJ and how that correlates to HQI. And so
So I don't know what the Zoom was about. Susie actually chucked it at us. But what we do is we actually go and monitor these Zoom meetings and we listen to these people promoting this stuff. And I'm not saying that you're doing this, but these guys, if you go to the YouTube channels, sometimes they don't publish this content on their own personal YouTube channels. And it's quite sad, how much they control the people in these meetings. We normally go through here and grab everyone's names and look at everyone in here. And sometimes we reach out to them via Facebook and say, do you realize you've been, brainwashed into a scam? Like the chat room's now been disabled as soon as I went in and asked a question. It's quite fun, really. But anyway, we did ask you a question. You did answer it. We to be honest, we probably didn't like the answer, but I don't think that matters. I think we need to hear from you, your point of view. I mean, so we've got another question here. We wouldn't, answering, and just so we know from your perspective, what exact point does a documenting become promoting?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it depends how you look at it. Because so you're saying a documentary no longer becomes a documentary once I give some sort of affiliate link?
Well, your claim is that you're just documenting your journey, but
because that goes back to what I said about what about, I'll give you another example.
Okay.
A weight loss journey. Okay. I got a fitness channel. Okay. So let me ask you this. If I'm on a weight loss journey and in my videos, I'm like, all right, day 15, I lost 2 pounds last week. Guys, I'm feeling good. And at the end of the video, I say, oh yeah, you know what? If you want to know what protein I'm taking, this is the shit right here, this strawberry. If you want to check it out, this is what I'm taking on my Earl Stringer, on my weight loss journey. You can try out that protein. How is that not me documenting?
All right. So before I clicked on your video and watched it, I saw this advert. It says lose 50 pounds a week without dieting.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. See, I didn't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So let's just say that's what I read. I read and then I go in there and I hear that you're just talking about weight loss in general, and I don't actually find any way to lose 50 pounds a week without dieting, because that's what that claim was. You said make $1,000 a month with no selling. So I go there and I listen to me. Now you're telling me that to prove that that's possible, you've heard from other people.
Right.
But if you sat there and you said, I used to weigh 120 pounds, well, New Zealand, it's kgs, and then but now I will weigh 80 kgs. I've lost 40 kgs. I would like to tell you about my journey. That would give you more credibility.
To me, it's better. Well, I mean, that's perspective, though. Why there's so many people who want to actually take people along their journey. That's just your decision. Like, everybody got their own.
Okay.
That's, you know what I mean? If you want to choose that, what's wrong with that? Just like I say, I use Uber.
Are you asking us? Because we can probably. Well, we can tell you a whole lot of. Well, you've heard our side of the point of view. We don't think it's right, and I'm asking this whole question. All these questions are really designed to give you an opportunity to answer them the way you believe them and see them, and then we can understand your mentality. And I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm not going to debate you. This is an opportunity. You've been kind enough to come here. Okay, so I've got more questions here. If someone joins,
I got 5 minutes. I got to eat dinner. Give me the fast one.
Okay, if somebody joins under you after watching your videos and loses money, do you believe you carry any responsibility at all? So are you responsible for anyone that signs up under you? Yes or no, really? You can make that quick if you like.
If they lose money, it depends on what it is. Like, what do you mean? Like,
well, if you suggested somebody signs up.
Okay, for example, like that's, for example, if I sold a course and they bought a course from my affiliate link and they didn't make money, what if they didn't do what was in the course? So
there's always, and that's really valid, because that's exactly what excuses we hear from leaders. At the end of the game, when the scam falls over, it actually becomes the person's problem that the scam fell over, and that's the thing we hear all the time. So the responsibility of why the Titanic sunk, all of it become the passengers. The reason that it sunk, and the captain has nothing to do with it because he's in the same boat as you. Can you move over and let me in the life raft? All right. So is that a no? You don't feel you're responsible because you will find a reason why.
It is, honestly.
Have you ever? Okay. I've got a new question for you. Have you ever felt responsible for promoting something?
Well, I wish I didn't get involved with DG. I said that.
All right.
Anything else? I can't think of nothing else that I regret promoting. Seriously, there's things that people have made money with that I promoted. I mean, just like with same thing with my fitness channel. There's things I recommended that help people get more muscle. They help people lose weight. Like, it is what it is. And some
Okay,
people, they
fair
just,
enough.
at
Fair
what
enough.
point, hold on real quick, at what point do we as adults hold it, do we as adults hold any accountability? Because the shit y'all saying, I could be suing people all day. I should get off.
Well, I think you
tons of
should.
things.
Yeah, you should.
I should. Then I wouldn't
Yeah.
have to. Yeah, I should. Like, if
Yeah.
we like,
Okay,
like,
so you can basically get
nobody
on
has
there
no
and say whatever
accountability.
you like, and at the end of the day, you're basically saying it's the user's responsibility to believe you or not.
Nope. What I'm saying is, if I come on a YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, if
With a good
I'm
heart?
telling you that I'm sharing something, if I'm sharing my experience, and I give you an opportunity, I didn't sit there and be like, do it. If you do it, you'll be like me. I sit there and I tell people, if you want to do
You
this,
are,
if you,
though.
no, I'm not.
You are kind of
Because at
doing
what-
that by
because
sharing
you don't
your
have to.
experience.
You're saying,
It's
but you're
called
saying
attraction
kinda.
marketing.
Yeah,
It's
there's a name
actually
for
a
Look
it.
up,
way of
hey,
marketing promoting it.
Danny, can I ask one favor? And I never asked you nothing, Danny. Can you do one favor for me? Can you look up? Can you bring up a window and go to Google for me?
What
Just
for,
one
mate?
favor. One favor. Can you go to Google for me? Google. Just bring
Hey,
it
just-
up on your window.
Yeah, I hear you. Wait a sec.
Just one favor.
Got
and
enough
I-
laws
hey,
about making income
what's
claims
this?
and making health claims.
Look at
I
this
just
guy.
want to know.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Look, this is this guy that we've just seen, Cornelius Jones, is still promoting BG wealth sharing. How do we? Well, no, it's not. No, because what you're saying, it's on the people in the room. It's on them. Because what you're actually saying is the people listening to this guy preach, it's their responsibility to believe him or not. He's not responsible for what he's telling them. Do you believe that? Because you just said it's on. You just said you just said it's on him. You just said it's on him.
It is on him. No.
Yeah, so you're contradicting what you just said.
No, I'm not.
No,
Because
you
he
are.
can say whatever
you can adjust your thinking a little bit, mate.
No, listen. You're talking about me. Don't ask me about no Cornelius. I don't know him. I'm saying you.
I know, but you know BG wealth sharing, don't you, mate?
People join this because of you too.
Hold on. When I was doing my updates, I did not think it was a scam. Therefore, I gave my take. Whatever happened to showing my experience?
No, but
it's
what
my
you
shit. It's
look,
like
mate.
You can't tell me
but what you're saying,
it's attraction marketing when it comes to a scheme like
that's what I'm saying. But Danny won't go to Google like I asked him to.
No,
Danny,
I'm just showing you the
Google,
screen
please,
first because he's kicked me. This guy's kicked me out of a Zoom meeting. Wait, keep your pants on, mate.
That's him. Though.
Because normally a few years ago, mate, I would have been yelling down the phone at you, telling you that I'm disgusted in you and you're a bottom feeder. Now I'm giving you the opportunity to answer the questions. Now the questions I just asked you, you answered, and I'm repeating what you said. You said that the people that you preach to, at the end of the day, you're not responsible for what you say. They should be responsible for the research and whether they believe you or not. I just showed you another guy right here, real time, who's promoting BG wealth sharing, and your first words was, well, that's on him. And I say, no, going by what you just said previously, it's actually on the other people that are listening to him. It's their problem. And that's what you just said. You said it's not your responsibility for the people you're talking to. And now
wait a minute. According to you, it's my fault, right? Because I didn't do my due diligence. So why aren't you telling the people to do their due diligence?
Because he won't let me speak. Because he won't let me speak. He's controlling the environment. And he controls the environment like anyone. I'm controlling this. I'm controlling this conversation here. So whether I get it wrong. So what do you want me to look at on Google?
All I want you to do is type in is attraction marketing legal.
Well, attraction marketing and what? In promoting financial?
It's attraction marketing.
No, hold it. No. Hold it. Look, is attraction marketing legal for promoting financial opportunities if you're not a regulated financial advisor? Now, that
First
is
of all, in my video, did I not say that in my video?
But no, you can't, because I've been in. Have you been in the courtroom, mate? I've been in the courtroom with a $3.85 million guy trying to. Hey, listen to me. If I'm going to listen to you, you got to listen to me. Right. I've been in the courtroom with judges, high court room in New Zealand, and I didn't hear the judge say, "Did you read out a disclaimer before you started promoting something?" Because it doesn't stand up in the courtroom, is what I'm saying. So you might sit here and think your disclaimer. That's like saying, I'm a surgeon, I'm about to operate on you, but here's my disclaimer. I have no experience. I don't know one end of a knife from the other, and I don't know how to stop people when they're starting to bleed out. And can you sign here? You know, and that's what you're doing. So attraction marketing is generally legal, but it becomes highly restricted and potentially illegal if your content crosses the line into regulated financial advice that makes misleading claims. And I'm a New Zealander. So is that what you wanted us to bring up?
No, because she didn't want to talk about affiliate attract. That she's like, that's attraction marketing. Like it's the illest shit ever. Like there's nothing. Like how are you supposed?
You're saying you're not promoting the opportunity, and I'm saying
I didn't say I never.
I'm just sharing my journey.
I never said that. I never said I wasn't promoting it. All I said was I sit there and said I was sharing my journey, and I am an affiliate, so I gave people an opportunity.
Yeah, but that's promoting
it.
They don't
have to. But you're also making claims about money.
Do they have to join
the
me?
claims about money that you're making?
Okay, then. So
on
what
your
did you?
Thumbnails, in your titles, in your videos.
That
is illegal.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He probably doesn't.
It doesn't matter if you're sharing your experience. If you're
no, but you see what's happening here, Karma, is unfortunately, Earl is not researching this because he's doing what you call he's not. It's blindfold willfulness, and that's a word you want to do a search for. Just because you haven't researched what you're doing, doesn't mean that you can be negligent and continue to do it.
I'm not saying I'm negligent. What I'm saying is
I've been studying these laws for 6 years. I know the laws in the U.S. for this under the Federal Trade Commission and the Security and Exchange Commission.
But see,
if you're going to talk about money, the second you bring up any type of finances that people can make, you have to include a disclaimer, and you also have to include an income disclosure.
He just said I have to. You contradicted yourself.
No,
you do have to under U.S. law.
Time out, guys. I'm gonna actually. This is the problem.
If you go into court and tell them, I did a disclaimer, it's not going to protect you if you're making illegal.
Look,
keep it real.
I'm going to have to cut you off if you don't shut up. Shut the fuck up. Because what you're actually doing, guys, shut the fuck up, you mate. You actually are a bottom feeder, in my opinion. But I'm telling you because you are deaf. No, I'm telling you, I'm not contradicting myself. You're not letting me speak, and it's my show. Queen, quiet. Listen to this. Earl, you don't want to listen to what we're saying. You have already predetermined your mind. Now, the idea of these questions was to actually see if you will soften and be open to reasoning. But you are confrontational, you are closed-minded, and you've already made your mind up. So what we were trying to do is to see whether you are open to a different way of thinking. Now, 2,800 videos later of telling people how they can make money quickly, why are you doing that? Because are you doing it because you want to be a YouTuber and make YouTube dollars? Or are you a raving, I don't see a Ferrari and a Lamborghini and a jet in the background here, but is it working for you what you're doing? And if it's not working for you and you're not, what are you trying to accomplish by doing these videos? Because at the moment, we go after some of the biggest scammers in the world. And that's what I do for a living. You are part of the problem, whether you believe it or not. But whether we can change your thinking or at least go away today and think we made a difference to Earl. Because if not, we're going to come after you hammer and tong. And we will close down your YouTube channel and we will have it shut down.
Who wants to ignore the laws by the FTC and the SEC?
All right, Queen, this is my show. You need to be quiet. And we need to let Earl talk. Because I'm talking to somebody who's got deaf ears and I'm finding it frustrating. And I normally yell down there. So do you think anything we said has made a difference to you today?
I agree with you. That's the whole point. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
what part did you agree with?
Sit there and say what you were doing. The whole scam thing.
No. What part did you agree with? Because that is a big statement. Because otherwise, you just told me that when it goes pear-shaped, the people that you have signed up under you, you're not responsible for what they do. Did you? I disagreed with that, and you said you agreed with me. So
originally I asked you, at what point do the person have any sort of accountability? That's what I asked. I didn't sit there and say, oh, they have none.
So if I gave a kid a gun and he shot somebody, would I be responsible for handing a child a loaded gun? And if he shot somebody, then say, I had nothing to do with it because that kid should have known from his parents' upbringing not to pull the trigger and point the gun.
First of all, you're talking about a kid. That's completely different.
Okay, if an old lady at 90 years of age is playing with a gun and kills herself because you told her it wasn't loaded, are you responsible?
Let me tell you this, if I truly thought that gun was not loaded, then no. If I truly thought the gun was not loaded and it was like an accident, then
all
no.
right. Good question. So now I'm going to ask you, do you have a license to sell guns? Are you a regulated financial advisor? What gives you the authority to tell people what to do with their money?
Okay, well, you bringing up guns. What's the difference between me doing a gun video? I'm not a gun.
Because people lose all their money to these get rich quick schemes that you promote.
And just like you bring up guns, I could do a gun video and somebody could get shot. What's the difference? That's my fault if I do a gun tutorial about my gun. I'm getting, that's my fault.
Yeah, if I show my gun is the best gun ever, it's not sensitive at all. You have to really pull the trigger in order for it to fire. And so someone goes and gets that gun. They believe you. Listen, they believe you that it's not sensitive. They accidentally hit that trigger. It actually ends up being an extremely sensitive trigger. It goes off and it shoots somebody. You are responsible under law because you told them that when they bought it, it wouldn't go off like that. Just like if you tell someone you can make $8,000 with one referral and they join something.
They could.
No, but you've got no proof of that. You've got screenshots given to you by the scammers.
Almost anything.
No, you haven't. You had proof that BG Wealth Sharing wasn't a scam. You were watching screenshots from the leaders. And you believe that's proof?
I literally saw no. I seen people.
You saw screenshots from a fake app. The app wasn't real.
Okay, Danny,
and you believed it. Well, you should have known because we knew. We knew. We knew.
That's on you. Why are you an idiot? You promote things before you research them. Why are you such a scammer?
I did my research.
No, you didn't. You didn't do the research. You don't even. You never searched the internet and found that governments were giving warnings about it.
3 days to figure out it was a scam.
Okay, well,
why
me and 200,000 people.
If you do this
Earl, you just said something. You said you thought 200,000 people had signed up for this opportunity. Where did you get that information from? Where did you get that information?
I'm sure. I just said it. That's my guess.
No. But you heard that, and you've just been conditioned.
No, I didn't. I literally just made that up. I literally just said, how would I know how many people in BG?
Exactly that. So how did you know those screenshots are real? Because you've seen them.
How do I listen, Danny? I saw you said you do drop shipping, correct?
Yep.
You said you do drop shipping. I saw your drop shipping video on your website where you were making income claims.
Well,
you
I've
were
got
making income claims on your video.
No, but that's ridiculous, mate.
How do I know?
How do you know,
Danny? How do I know it's real?
Well, because I log in to Shopify, which is a respected platform that follows all the regulations. I log in real time and I show you the stats. No, these are not screenshots on a bond chat room. I do not use bond chat.
Showing that you're making it. And you have no proof anyone else is, so it's a
how do I know?
No, you're smoking crack, mate. Unfortunately, no, BG was a well. Where does BG offices? No, shut up, mate. Where do BG's offices? Where are their offices?
Where they offices?
Where's the? So you've got BG. Let's just go back. I've got lots of questions here, but let's just think this out. So BG Wealth Share, hold it, mate. BG Wealth Share on their website showed you their company certificates. What research did you do when looking at those company certificates? Did you just look at them, or did you go to the company office and look up the actual address where they had registered those companies?
Honestly, when I seen that stuff on they webinars on their site, I didn't think to go like, oh, y'all lying. y'all, this ain't real documents.
Why didn't you
That's
do
just like
that?
with you. If somebody,
What?
hold on, if I jumped on your drop shipping thing, I would sit there. I wouldn't do a double investigation on you. I'm like, oh, okay, this dude. That's how I am.
But that you're an influencer.
Somebody else would
Somebody.
question
No,
you.
but this is the thing, mate. This is where you seem to think it's bad behavior. Isn't negligence is not an excuse for bad behavior. You can't sit here and promote something and put your affiliate link here when you don't even know whether they are a true and genuine company. I don't know why you think that's acceptable.
But because so many people promote, they don't sit there and do this. Most people, they look
That's
at the
my
basics
point.
of stuff. They do
That's
their
what we're
research.
trying to get through to you.
To me,
So many, just because the masses seem to be doing it, why do you think it's acceptable for you to do it? Why do you have to be herd mentality? I mean, why not be the investigative journalist like us and research these things? I mean, Stephen Beard, did you really think that was an AI character?
Honestly, at the beginning, no. I thought it was a real dude that used a whole bunch of agents pretending to be him in the content. That's what I thought. Now, hell, he might be AI. I ain't gonna lie, he might be.
He might be.
For all the stuff I've seen the last 3 weeks. But when I first joined, I thought that dude was him. But like I said, I thought he had a whole bunch of little.
Did you watch my video or just the part with you?
Before I joined, I didn't see none of y'all.
No, did you watch my video? I'm asking you, when you saw my video that had you in it, did you watch the whole video or did you just watch the part with you?
No, I watched the part with me and then I skipped to the end.
Yeah.
So
look, mate,
I didn't see the whole.
You weren't even doing due diligence then.
I was already out the company, Beth. What you want me to do? You dropped that video after I put out 4 videos calling BG a scam. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
why do you do it for, Earl? Earl, why do you do this for, though? I mean, like, you still haven't answered that question. Why do you promote these? You're not a regulated financial advisor. You're obviously something to do with the fitness industry. So what you said you've got multiple YouTube channels. Why do you have a YouTube channel with 2,800 videos on it promoting and telling people how to get rich, will make their passive income? Why do you do that? Like, what's your why?
My why is just to share the opportunity. I'm an affiliate marketer. I get commissions for different programs.
So you're chasing the commissions. Yeah. So if somebody could direct you,
but I'm an affiliate. Like I'm open.
But I'm the one. Have you made $100,000 in 4 months from affiliate marketing, Earl?
Nope.
I have. Why don't I promote affiliate marketing rather than being an investigative journalist? And this doesn't pay very well.
Right. I get what you. I'm 100. Listen, the stuff you guys do, I'm with you.
You don't. Like, but you're actually not listening to us.
Well,
That's the
problem.
We're
going to shut down everything you're promoting.
Yeah, look.
And then what?
The Fund Saver Network. After we did a video, we went on there and you were promoting the Fund Saver Network. Do you know the guy Bob Bearden? Do you know Bob Bearden?
Bob Bearden?
He's the guy that runs the Fund Saver Network. Have you been following him for 5 years and all the opportunity he's promoted and they've failed? He was on.
I never heard of
Well, okay.
I don't think that's the owner, man. I don't think you better check it right now.
Yeah. Well, why do you think that? Not the owner. Like if we go to a website here, and we just go to the homepage of Behind MLM, okay? And today we're coming through here, and we'll find Smarts. Quantum, I think the Fund Saver Network. I don't even know how to do it. The Fund Saver Network. You know, like I don't know if you want credibility or not, but so this guy here, we saw you promoting this the other day, and I've got numerous videos about him. This was published.
We can't see it, Danny.
You can't see it?
No, we're looking at Earl right now.
Oh, right. Hold it. Thank you. 1 minute, please, caller. I'll go back to my $1,000 refund from a scammer, and then we'll come back into the screen. There we go.
There we go.
Right. So yesterday you were promoting the Fund Saver Network. So what due diligence have you done about that company?
What due diligence?
Do you need to do? Actually, I need to rephrase these questions. What due diligence do you need? No. I'm asking you, what do you think you need to do due diligence about these programs before you promote them?
I do what I feel is necessary. I do.
And what is that?
It's a it's a membership website that if you join, you can get access to little discount apps, and you get what they call.
There you go. You said it, Earl. You just said what it's all about. You just said if you join, it's all about selling a subscription and getting a monthly commission.
What is Netflix?
It's
what is Netflix?
No, this isn't Netflix, though, mate.
I'm Amazon.
These guys are making unsubstantiated. Listen, these guys are making unsubstantiated claims about what they're actually selling. This is misleading people. These people have got a long history of promoting one opportunity after another. Like they're making claims. They just go on and on and on. It's just shit, mate. You're just promoting crap. And these claims and these products that they are selling, you can buy them on AliExpress. I know because I buy stuff from AliExpress, Timo. This is what I do for a living. But they're claiming, I've been in their videos, mate. Look, I don't know if you know what we do, mate, but I've been in these guys' videos and I have caused a major disruption. And I have actually found, if I go, these guys, Fun Saver Network, these guys are just serial promoters of crap. I don't even know why wouldn't you be interested in doing like these guys here? This is them here. This is all the people in the company, and they're all selling shit products. And I've gone in there and I've caused major havoc in their rooms, and you can't ask any questions.
Close to being even now.
But what they're telling people, which is the real sad part, in here, these videos, they're telling people that they buy container loads of these goods. They've got some mystery person that doesn't exist, and they're buying, tons of items to be able to sell them on their store at discounted rates. But these same products are available on AliExpress. But why are they pretending they're selling products? Because they're using it to sell memberships. And it's all to do with multi-level marketing. Now, Oz doesn't promote anything on here unless it's to do with multi-level marketing. And you come down the bottom here, the products are a decoy for people who don't do their research. But look, here we go. Along with the representative qualification criteria followers, member must sign up first. So you have to click, was it pay to play, which is illegal.
Pay to play.
And then and look, all the bonus, and then it just turns into multi-level marketing. And you're like, matching bonuses. What's that got to do with selling products?
New donation from Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Really appreciate the donation.
Do I get some of that?
Yeah, sure, mate. Do you know how I got to do you know how I got to get that money, mate? Do you know what I risked to get that money? I got a lawsuit in America where a company that was stealing $128 million from mum and dad investors come after me with everything they had. They staked out my neighborhood. They sent guys to knock on my door, and they said that they wanted to offer me a better deal than they did last time. They'd already previously offered me $150,000 to stop producing videos and exposing them because they didn't want me to take down their company. And then they found me, hunted me down, and I'm pretty hard to find. It was quite scary. In the meantime, I have basically I had maxed out my everything. I had no money left, to fight that scam and take it off. And that's what I do. And my team of Avengers, which are in the background now, listening, documenting everything I'm doing. I've got messages popping up on screens that you wouldn't believe. We go after these people. We believe that my team of Avengers can stop these pyramid-like opportunities. These individuals that think they can hide behind their Zoom meetings, their video cameras, and promote these scams, we believe we can make a difference. Now, I've talked to the IRS, Homeland Security, the CFTC. I've been on Bloomberg. I've been publicized on a printed edition of the friggin' New York Times. We've got a big network of people. I've got a mate of mine at the moment that is in Cambodia raiding human trafficking compounds. He's telling me that there's, I don't know if you saw the latest one. What we're doing, we're not sitting here having we're not just doing this for shits and giggles, mate. I've got a database of 200 videos of where videos of people killing themselves, mate, jumping off a building, bouncing on the ground in front of me, being buried alive, being tasered, being hung up from shackles from the ceiling because I didn't meet the quota of selling shit to people. And here I am battling with YouTubers, telling them to stop publishing crap that you know nothing about. You don't know what the fuck you're selling, mate. You're part of the problem.
New coffee shop sale from Sean.
Thank you, Sean. And you want some of my $5, mate? I will fight this to the death. And I mean it. And everyone that knows me would know I mean it. Look at what you participate. This is what you're doing, mate. This is inside human trafficking compounds. These are armed guards going in, all these cell phones. And you might think, oh, this is a joke. I'm not part of the problem. Watch this. Oh, hello. So this is what they did, mate. This is the compounds that they just raided. And these are the people they believe are actually... Oz is promoting this as part of BG Wealth Sharing, the same program that you were just documenting your journey with. And these are the cell phones. No, you're doing nothing wrong, mate. You're doing absolutely nothing wrong. This is what I am disgusted about you with. You think you're doing nothing wrong, and you're not even even shown any remorse for what you do. You've got a YouTube channel, and you're promoting shit on your YouTube channel, and you need to be held accountable, and I'm going to do it.
If I knew it, I didn't know. If you tell
You
me
knew
this stuff, I
it.
wouldn't do
You
it.
didn't research it.
How would I know
You
it?
did not research it. You're disgusting, mate.
Man, there's a million things.
Oh, because he's doing it, I can do it too. Is that what you want to
do a
do?
different one every 2 days, and you don't research them. And
be responsible.
Wait, because I didn't hold on, because I didn't do it. Hold on,
or else it's on you.
Everything I'm supposed to do this super deep dive. There's things on Amazon.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Yes, before you promote it to your audience. Yes, you are. You have a hell of a nerve to tell other people to join something without doing due diligence first.
I did do my due diligence.
No, you are a crane operator, and you are driving a tank. You were driving a tank, and you're driving it over people, and you're saying, I'm just the driver.
I'm not driving over people. When I came out,
you don't know where your money's going. You are funding all of these human trafficking rings.
Okay, but y'all acting like I knew all, and I don't know all.
No, you're negligent, mate. Negligence is not an excuse for bad behavior. Can you repeat these words for me? Negligence is not an excuse for bad behavior. You're a tank driver, and you are driving it over people, and you are saying that I'm not. I only need to do so. Hold it, mate. You are saying you only need to do so much due diligence, and we're calling you out on it.
You can, but you need to do with everybody's due diligence, do what you need to do. But like at the same time, I joined BG for what I saw. I didn't see what y'all
did you see?
That's what y'all saw.
Let's explore that.
You can't say that for everybody.
No, what did you see? What did you say? Hey, Earl, what did you see? What attracted you to BG?
I'm going to tell you, I saw a copy and paste program that if you invest a certain amount of money and you do your trades, okay, that you can double your money, you can increase your income. Then I sit there and said, wait, this don't look that great. Show me more. Tell me more. And the people that I was talking to, they showed me their account. They explained to me how it works. I sit there and said, okay, you know what? I'm not 100% sure, but you know what? Let me see for myself. And then I decided, because I do it on YouTube, I said, well, you know what? I'm going to share my experience. And if somebody wants to join me, it's their decision. They don't have to.
You have got it wrong. Earl, you have got it wrong. Earl, you are talking through a hole in your head, and you have got it wrong. It is not okay. It is not okay to say, if somebody wants to join, I will let them walk off the cliff with me. It is not okay. It is like...
Danny, when I'm saying that, I'm not thinking I'm walking them off a cliff, Danny. I'm thinking I'm helping them.
We are telling you that you are wrong, Earl. Earl, you are responsible for what you say on the internet. I'm responsible for it. You are responsible, whether you own that or you just want to turn a blind eye to it. It's disgusting. It really is. And with the fact that we can't actually get through to you is even more frustrating for us.
We're agreeing, but it's cooler for you to say that, but we're saying the same thing, but whatever. At the end of the day, I don't know what you want me to say. I told you
sorry,
I joined.
I will stop promoting. I will now look for opportunities. I believe
what, though? Hold on. I can't promote whatever I want.
No,
Like
I'm
you're
not saying that.
I mean, I'm not promoting BG. I'm not promoting any copy paste trading. I learned my lesson from BG. That's why I don't do that.
What about Fund Saver Network?
Wait. My turn. You all talk.
Go, Bob.
Have you, Earl? Have you ever read terms of service on Zoom?
He doesn't use Zoom.
Terms
Bob.
of service on Zoom. No. How many people have? Please take a survey.
Okay.
How many people actually know?
Okay. Most of the programs you're joining are promoted through Zoom, which says no multi-level marketing on Zoom is allowed without an authorized letter. So everybody who promotes it through Zoom is open to legal consequences, except there's only 2 I've ever saw that are legal products that have the kind of the authorization, but even the company looks down on those people for promoting it, and they have gotten fines from the FTC for promoting it through Zoom. Everything else is not actually allowed on Zoom. So when they say these disclaimers, I'm not responsible, only invest what you can afford to lose, it means nothing in the court of law, and everybody gets laughed at. Like if you come to an attorney with that, they will laugh at you.
There it is there, mate. Right there. Unauthorized. So anyone that's using Zoom and promoting like your Fund Saver Network guy, he's breaking the terms and conditions of Zoom, but he's ignoring it. It's section 8.
Danny, have you read the YouTube terms of services on YouTube? From top to bottom, have you read it?
And that also says you.
Yes or no?
I have. It says you.
If my videos.
Yes or no? Hold on, I'm just asking. Yes or no?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Time out.
No, I haven't.
How the hell was you on YouTube, Danny? How?
No,
you don't even know the rules.
Well, I'm telling you the rules. So let me tell you what happens when I rate the terms and conditions on Zoom. I get told to either remove something, or I've breached copyright, or it's not allowed to be monetized, and then I have to conform. But when it comes to Zoom, I don't have a Zoom account anymore because we reported so many things. They finished up shutting my account down because they don't care. But what I'm saying, the people that
you wait till they notify you. What I'm asking you is, you said before you do anything, you need to do your due diligence. Did you read everything about YouTube before you start posting?
No, I didn't. I don't actually get your point, though, mate.
I did.
Then how do you know what's going on with YouTube? How do you know some executives at YouTube ain't involved with trafficking? How do you know?
Well, I've never read a book in my life, but I have read parts of things, and I do get it.
Danny's partially illiterate.
You got to do your due diligence.
Yeah, but this is your argument, Earl, and this is what's really sad. You use deflection techniques. You're not even. I have not promoted. I just gave Earl. Can I ask you a question? Earl, hold it. Earl, can I ask you a question, mate? Earl, would you have given $1,000 back to somebody who gave it to you in the morning that you woke up when you actually not that flash on cash, and somebody paid me $1,000 not to publish tomorrow's YouTube blog? Would you have taken that money?
Bro, I don't know your lifestyle. I don't know you. I mean,
no, so what I'm getting at, mate, is
I wouldn't be doing half the stuff you be doing.
Asking if you would have taken it.
You're courageous. I give you props. Hey, Danny, I give you props. I think you cold-blooded. You know what I'm saying? But you can't ask me. I wouldn't be running a story trying to go undercover.
Well, let's say you decided that BG wealth sharing wasn't a legitimate opportunity, and you were going to published, right? And you published those videos, and BG wealth sharing reaches out to you and say, "Earl, mate, look, we don't want you to publish any more videos and remove the ones you have got. We're going to give you $1,000," and it turns up in your bank account.
No, 100%. Nope, 100%. What?
All right. So what's the difference when you look at other things like the Fund Saver Network, and they're making unsubstantiated claims, and it's multi-level marketing, and the people that are
multi-level marketing, I look at all that as affiliate. Like, I'm not the guy that be like, join.
It's not affiliate. It's multi-level marketing.
I really don't.
It's a completely different category, and if you don't know the differences,
it's
with all these different things, you don't know the laws, you shouldn't be out here promoting it.
You promote the security.
This is the easy way to know.
And you don't know about YouTube.
Direct is 1 level, affiliate is 2 levels, and 3 levels or more is multi-level marketing.
All of it? Well, Danny didn't.
I read all of it.
I don't read them. I don't read. I just do the right thing.
Danny can't read. Danny has to use ChatGPT.
I don't have to read it.
Did you ask him if he went through with ChatGPT? Because you probably yes.
I don't have to read it to be a YouTuber. I just have to comply. And when I make mistakes, I make adjustments. Excuse me. If we're going to go down this road, I'm just going to say that if I break the terms and conditions of YouTube, I change my ways. Have you changed your ways, Earl?
How did I not? When I put out...
Well, you're still promoting things that you can't validate and you can't verify. And you disagree with that.
Illegal income everything claims. I do, I gotta be like, I gotta validate. I don't.
No. But you're not a regulated financial advisor, and you're promoting securities, and you're telling people that they can make $1,000 a month if they sign up and watch your video. And when you get there, you've got.
Advisor? Are you?
I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not telling you what to.
On your drop shipping, you is. On your drop shipping, you
I am a consumer advocate.
I sell products.
I am a consumer protection advocate, and so is Danny, and a journalist.
We don't make any false claims. I don't make false claims on my websites. I tell people how long it's going to be shipped. Hey?
Well, what false claim did I make?
You said that you can make $1,000 a month just by signing up with no selling.
You can. Like, if
but you haven't though. But you're full of shit, mate, because you're selling.
And if you do, the money's probably coming from a human trafficking compound. What do you not get?
Okay,
you know, Live Good was actually fined for something like that, right?
You want to get supported by the people that are selling little girls? Is that what you're into?
Come on, really?
I don't think so. I hope not.
No. Danny, are you serious? Of course. Come on now. I ain't even going. You know better than that.
No, I'm saying Live Good was actually fine.
I really would say,
you know that, right?
Oh yeah, BG. If I knew y'all saying they're involved in that, come on now. Like that ain't.
Did you look into Ben Glinsky with Live Good? I've been covering Ben for years.
So we can't help. We can't help. We can't help you, can we, Earl? Because you've done nothing wrong.
I didn't say it. If I didn't do nothing,
you don't want to do better. You don't want to learn. You don't care if you're breaking the law.
And you're not responsible for anything you publish on your YouTube channel.
He's not responsible for anyone he signed up. He says he signed up 3 people.
Hey, about this one.
He's not responsible.
Who wants
the victims are to blame.
Earn $17 an hour hiring. What's that mean?
Who have you hired? Let me guess. The work from home job. I probably work there.
How about this one?
What's wrong with that?
If you make $4,800,
now you just picking on YouTube.
Here we go.
These are all legal income claims. If I screenshot these and send them to the FTC, they're going to send you a letter saying that if you don't stop right now, that they're going to sue you.
Yeah.
Sue me.
Yeah, okay, sue me. You want us to sue you? Okay, so
you are a scammer, and you don't care.
So this lady
got
paid.
Can you just look at the camera for me, Earl, and say, my name is Earl Batman Stringer, and I am a scammer, just like Queen of Karma
called me?
My name is
Beth Gibbons, and I contradict everything because the shit you saying don't even make sense.
It does make sense. Look at the laws with the FTC for making illegal income claims. Go look
the shit you saying don't even make sense. You say shit that's
it's my job to make
it's like talking to a lost sheep. You can't lead a horse to water and make them drink. And that's the problem. And it's real sad, Earl.
What y'all trying to do? Convert me to be like, I don't like Fun Saver Network? That's what you want me to say? Like, I don't understand.
No, I want you to stop promoting something that
you don't give a fuck and that you don't care if the FTC gets you in trouble.
I didn't say it.
And that you're going to keep scamming.
What are these? 2,800 videos of all these claims.
You asked me on here to talk about BG.
We've had a conversation for 2 hours now. After my video, deep dove you. You're a scammer. You a real big scammer who doesn't care.
He's an unsuccessful one, but look at it.
Want to do better. And don't give a fuck if the FTC and SEC take you and your family for everything they're worth. Because apparently you don't care about them either.
Why do this though? Why produce all these videos with such low counts? Like, is the energy?
Your videos don't be popping like that.
Yeah, but you've got 50. This is 11 months ago. You're telling somebody how to make $1,000, and 11 months ago you got 54 views. So how do you make a claim?
Danny, I know it's not about views. They can make $30,000. You tell people they can make $30,000, but that's fine because you said it.
No, I don't. I've never done that. No, I've never done that.
You got to do a disclaimer.
No, everything I promote, mate, I've done. I've made $100,000 in 4 months from affiliate marketing, and you haven't. And I'm telling you, it's a scam affiliate marketing because I've got $100,000 that you haven't. I learned. I know how it works.
Danny, a lot hey, bro, I did drop shipping. There's a lot of scammy drop shipping shit too, my man.
Well, there is, but if you do it right.
Okay. But it's okay if you do it though. You ain't a scammer.
Yeah, but I can.
But you don't want to learn how to do it right.
Yeah.
You said you don't care.
What is this crap you're promoting? Look at the crap you're promoting. Holding up money on thumbnails, telling people they're going to be like you, and you're not even successful yourself. You haven't even made any money out of this shit.
You put me in a Batman suit.
Well, you call yourself Batman.
You call yourself Batman.
If you're talking
about this is crazy.
You're an awful Batman. Batman fights crimes. He doesn't commit crimes.
Yeah.
Batman fights crimes. He would be ashamed of you wearing that costume. Bruce Wayne would come and slap you in the fucking face.
What are you talking about? Fighting crime. What are you talking about fighting crime? Like
you want to be a Batman? But you want to be a criminal? And you want to support human trafficking rings?
You did
as a criminal.
You did a video.
Okay,
yeah, and she nailed it, mate.
By the way, I doubt
you
Batman.
She nailed it, mate.
Don't worry about why they call me Batman. Why the fuck they call you Queen? Like,
I think they call you Scam Man.
All right. Come on. Forget about it. We've gone off track. Everything I wanted to do about this interview at the start, hasn't really gone to plan, unfortunately. So it's a shame, but obviously we're still going to have this battle because you think you can promote anything and you're not responsible for any outcome that you promote on the internet. Well, what did you say then?
The one thing that you pointed out, you said, how can you sit there and say you can earn $1,000? And I'm like, you can. You're like, oh, no, you can't. And I'm like, and the same thing when I asked you about your website, you say, oh, I can't.
No, you're using deflection techniques. We originally come on here. You've done 117 videos promoting BG wealth sharing. And it was a scam from the first 10 minutes I looked at it. Hold it, mate. I'm talking. You've done 117 videos promoting BG wealth sharing, just sharing your journey. But in every description, you've had a link where people can sign up. You've even said in your videos that people have signed up under your link because you monitored it. And now the scam has fallen over. You've deleted your videos, and you've now started saying to everybody that it's a scam. Why would you delete your videos if you were just documenting your journey? Did you not want to document the rise of your journey before you realized it was a scam? Or are you trying to cover your ass? Because you know that in Hawaii, people that have been promoting this have been fined $50,000 for their involvement. Why would they get fined $50,000 for their involvement if they're just documenting their journey?
Danny, you're contradicting again because Beth said
Mate, the only contradiction in the room is sitting in between us all. You shouldn't have promoted. You should not be promoting the things that you do, and you know it.
I know I don't know it because I joined it. I wouldn't have promoted it if I didn't believe it. When soon as I felt it was bad,
hey, hold on a minute. This is crazy. This is actually batshit crazy. What business arrangement do you have to believe? What financial opportunity do you have to believe? The figures are there, mate. This isn't a cult. This isn't a religion. This isn't about belief. This is actually about, they said that if I deposit $500, that they're going to use 1% of my $500 to go and do trading. And all I had to do was cut and paste 3 times a day. And they said that even without promoting this, that my money would double in 8 weeks. And if I stayed on the platform for 11 months, I would have $1 million on my app. You promoted that. What part of that did you think was real?
I joined it. I shared my journey, and it as a referral, if people want to join me,
all you saw, mate, all you saw was a way to make money by referring stuff, and you were throwing people over the cliff. And we're sick of being at the bottom of the cliff. We're at the top of the cliff, stopping people that you are handling and coercing, and we're stopping them at the top of the cliff because we've had enough. And we will stop you, mate. I promise you, I'll make you my project, and you'll be off YouTube.
Be my project. Get me off YouTube.
All right, done.
Because I sat there because I did everything you just said. You just said I led people, and then I actually took.
You had 2 people sign up under your link when you were just documenting your journey.
Okay.
So your words, not mine, mate. It's in your video. And you ring them up and say,
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
I said that.
I'm
Why are you
sorry.
trying to- I'm here
I'm
live,
sorry.
and
I
you're
thought it
twisting
was
words
real.
around.
I thought it was real. I
This is
believed
what
in
the
the
whole thing.
program.
I get it.
I believe in God,
Okay.
mate. I believe in a cult.
Me
You
too.
just believe in an
I'm
AI
not
character.
in the cult. I'm not in
You
the
are.
cult.
You just believe in
I'm not in the
Stephen
cult.
Beard
You're
was
in the
You
real.
are in a cult, actually. If you're doing
I did not say.
MLMs,
I said when I
they're
first
all
joined. Why wouldn't I think the dude was real? Why wouldn't I think
They're
he was real when
commercial
I just
cults.
joined the opportunity? When I just joined an opportunity, why wouldn't I think he was real?
It seems like you
Why
join a
why
lot
would I
of
be like,
opportunities that are scams,
Oh, my
and then
God.
you don't care.
Look at your
what
channel, mate.
opportunities to scam besides PG?
Look at your channel. Go through your channel and put your hand on your heart and tell me you feel good about the content you're producing. I can go through every single video I've done, and I
thought we was
promise
talking
you,
about
I've
PG.
done 2,000,
I thought we
and
were
I'm proud
doing
of
that.
every video I've done. And I've put my neck out on the line. And have I got not? Look at this, mate. Have I got 95% of my videos? Have they all fallen over? Yes, they have, but only because I call them a scam. You could do the same. I've got
I didn't say, I
70,000
agree with
subscribers,
scam.
mate. You've got a few there. You could turn your YouTube around and do some good rather than producing shit, misleading
Right.
How
claims
was
that
that
you
not
can't substantiate. You've got no credibility, mate. The only credibility you've got, some poor individual will search in Google, find your video and think, oh, I wonder if this guy's for real. But when they start digging into you and doing your research, they're going to be bitterly disappointed.
Yeah, you might not
Your
want to make
trail
it
of
on
destruction.
YouTube because the commentary community is going to eat you up when they find out that you promote stuff without doing due diligence. They don't like it when
I
people
didn't say
do
I did.
that.
I know I didn't do due diligence to your level, but you act like I just automatically.
Why
like,
not?
Here my money.
You didn't do
Why
any.
not?
You
Why
didn't do
not?
any.
What is your level? That's what I'm
We don't
asking.
even
Like,
need to do that much due diligence because we're
You just
exposing the
type in
red
the name of the
flags.
company and scam into Google.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was y'all. I've been in a million opportunities in my life. Like what are
Okay,
you
and which
saying?
ones
Like,
are still
I do.
going? Which ones are still going?
Which
Are they
one is
working
still
out?
going?
Yeah, what ones are you making regular money on?
I still make money with Live Good, and I don't even promote it.
Well, how much do you make?
Live Good is actually a scheme, though, and Ben Glinsky is a
What
huge
is what
scammer.
is a scheme? I look at Live Good as a supplement company. I don't even. The only reason I stopped talking about Live Good because I don't take the supplements. I take supplements from another company. That's the only reason I stopped talking.
It has nothing to do
Like,
with
y'all
the
be
fact that
taking
they're
that-
starting to
Y'all
collapse.
be taking that network marketing. Y'all be taking that shit. I've been doing this for 20 years. I got all kinds of affiliate sales, commissions.
But you only have
all kinds of
2,000
stuff.
subscribers.
Are you
and
wealthy?
15 views
I
per
got
video,
2,000
and you've
subscribers.
made what?
No,
$10?
my channel. Am I rich? No, I'm fine. I'm good. But yet and still, my channel
Is it worth?
about
Is it worth it, mate? Is it worth it?
You're lying.
Yeah.
I know how many
Worth it. How am
people
I
make
lying?
money in Live Good. You're lucky if you're making $30 a month in Live
I
Good,
didn't
and then
say
you're
I'm making a lot. He didn't tell.
thousands of
How much did
Yeah,
I
I
say I
doubt.
was making on
I'd
Live
love
Good?
to know your
How much money
finances,
did I
mate. I would love to know
He
your
asked me, then I
finances,
was making a film.
mate. I would love to know your finances because
Hey,
I
I
know
think
based on their income
Please
disclosure
do.
statement
Please
that
do.
you're lying.
you
How
don't
am I
make any
lying?
money.
I said I still make
Why
money.
not clean your
I'm
act
making
up?
a lot of money from
Look, we're
Live Good.
pleading
I
with
never
you, mate.
said-
We're giving you an opportunity to clean your act up and realize that you don't believe the shit you promote. You can't believe the shit
I
you
do
promote.
believe it. Y'all-
You do
You
not.
say you don't
You don't make $1,000 a month. You don't
In
make
that
the money you
program,
claim.
you can't.
You're
I'm not
teaching
in that
people to do
program.
something
You're
that
not
you
listening.
can't do yourself.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
not
I
even
can
doing
do
it,
it.
baby.
You're
You
not
a
walking the
fake it
walk.
till
You're
you
not.
make
Yeah.
it.
You're talking, but you're not walking with the talk.
Faker.
Yes.
You
Because
a poser.
you're not listening. The program.
Oh, we're
you're
not
opposing.
listening.
The program
You're
You're
not
not
listening.
listening.
Yeah. You're
Okay, 2-on-1. I don't listen, gang. The program that you're picking out specific things. The shit that you picked out, it is real. And Beth, if you want me to show you off, I can. Then what? All you're gonna do is twist it. You're like, oh no, it's not.
No,
It's
no,
still
no
a scam
deflection,
because
mate. Can't use deflection
That's not
techniques here,
deflection,
buddy.
that's a fact.
You've got no proof that any of
That's
those claims that you've got on your website actually
I don't have
work for
proof that your
anybody.
drug
All
shipping
you've
shit
got is a
works. I
screenshot
don't
from the
have
same
proof that your
scammers that have promoted it to you. Is
That
it
make
was it
money
your
off of
mum?
you believe
Is
in
it
them.
your mum? Is it your brother? Is it your
on that.
sister that's doing what you listen to your advice? Are these close relatives of yours that are making the money that you claim? Or are they distant people behind a Zoom meeting that claim they're making the money and you believe it because you're weak-minded?
Yeah, I'm weak-minded.
You are.
I'm weak-minded.
You're very weak-minded and you're easily
that's
led.
what it is.
And you're
That's what
preaching
it is.
shit.
That's what it is.
Doing.
This shit, this is 2 hours out of my life. Like I didn't have to do this shit. Like it ain't y'all blowing this up like
No,
it's crazy.
it's
Like
two guys
I
that
said
you
I was
take
in
the
DC.
opportunity
If you
to
want to
actually
shut
do
my
something
shit
good with
down,
it.
shut it down.
It's done.
You don't got to talk about
Say
me for
goodbye to your
45
YouTube
minutes on
channel,
your
buddy.
channel. What about my YouTube channel? What about it?
Say goodbye to
What
it.
about it? It's my channel. Don't watch the shit.
Yeah.
Are you an FBI agent? Are you an agent? Are you
I can
Actually,
give.
we do work
Yeah,
close with the FBI.
I have.
No. Okay,
Yes,
no.
I will put a letter together to the IRS, and I will describe your YouTube channel. I will show them this video.
The FBI on you?
Yeah,
I can. I'll write them tomorrow.
we've got the contacts, mate.
Hey,
Earl
Stringer wants to talk to them about BJ wealth sharing. I'll tell them to come knock on your door.
It's not harassing if you're telling the truth, and we've got the contacts.
Okay, what am I lying about? What am I lying about?
You're making false claims.
Y'all lying because
false
you came over
claims.
here talking shit. You ain't gonna ambush me.
And what are you talking, mate? What are you talking? Truth?
Because what am I lying about? You saying I'm lying?
What are you're making claims?
2 hours to do better, and you're showing us you're not gonna.
All right, Batman, you can go now. See you, Batman. Bye-bye, Batman. We've had enough of you. See you, mate. Bye. See you later. Yeah, bye, mate. Bye. Right. Oh, I'm glad that's gone. Well, there you go. We've done enough yelling
New
at each other.
donation from Omar Mahdi.
Oh, thank you, Omar.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I know it's hard work, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. We're just yelling at each other. Eh? Oh, no, it's all right. I mean, I think, like at the end of the day, you had to give him enough rope to hang himself. I don't like having conversations like that. I was actually, obviously, when I started this out, we had all the questions and we had them all lined up. But it just shows you that these guys, you can't stop them, and that's just the honest truth.
Circles.
Well, they don't think that they are doing it wrong. I mean, what I was hoping to achieve is to turn this guy around, and maybe if he's doing it because he wants to be a YouTuber, I can have a lot of empathy with that. And I'm thinking, well, wouldn't it be nice to actually say, well, hey, here's some things that you could help us fight these scams because it's real hard work, and potentially turn your YouTube channel around. It would have been pretty cool.
But you won't even admit to the fact that you can't make the illegal income claims that you're making on thumbnails and in your videos.
Yeah, but they don't actually think. What's interesting is they don't seem to absorb that when you say that, and I'm trying to figure out why that's the case. Like even the fact, like technically speaking, even if we put together a case for the FBI or Homeland Security, whatever it is, they are going to be too busy to look into a YouTuber. What we need is somebody that listened to him and then invested a whole lot of money, and then they go off to the courtroom and file, like they've lost, they listened to his advice and lost everything. Then that would be how these guys get stopped. But that doesn't happen. Look at Life Ventures. No one wants to speak on camera. Out of what we believe is now like 2,500 people, only 340 of them file a proof of claim. All the rest of the people are too scared to speak about it. So it's just like I go back to what we're doing it for, and that is we're here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam and causing disruption, and also creating awareness. So maybe we staved to starfish, made ourselves look like unprofessional because we start yelling at people, and I feel a bit silly as well. But you get caught up in this argument, and it's sort of sitting here thinking, well, is it our argument to have? I don't know. What devil's advocate here? I mean, he was nice enough to come online. I don't think my audience is thinking we were completely wrong. So what did we accomplish by? What did we learn by what we just did?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Can we make a difference?
I think we can make a difference. I'm just wondering if maybe we can't change their minds. Not all of them. I mean, we know that. It's the same with the victims. You help a victim out of a scam and then they go join another one.
Like we talk about alcoholism and gambling. These investment opportunities, or maybe that's something we haven't categorized in life yet in the universe. Like maybe I'd be interested to know what people think. because I just don't. It must be a sickness, and it's all very well because I think I'm sick as well because I should be, doing other things rather than stuck behind a screen. I mean, I'm practicing what I'm preaching by. I don't know. I mean, I like being behind the camera. I like helping people. He likes helping people. He must be feeling like he's making a difference because I still don't really understand this why. But I just don't quite get what just happened.
You're conditioned. It's the whole hustle culture thing out here. And you are conditioned if you want to be an influencer into selling something. So even here on YouTube, if you go to do YouTube, they tell you, hey, start a merch store, have affiliate links, do something else that will also help you make money on top of just the AdSense. And I think it creates like a culture of people constantly looking for it.
Yeah, that supposed to be Bob's hand, is it?
Their transaction history, just in case they need it.
Who's that?
All right, you know how to get to customer service in HQI, correct? Yeah. Okay, great. Just send that to them so they could go find it.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Well, Nicole asked, can you please help me understand when you are eligible for withdrawal from HQI? I understood it is needing to double your account.
I think we've got him live in person.
Yes, yes. So mathematically, yes, your account will double, but it's not about doubling your account. It's about transaction volume.
We got to go back into that.
Transaction
I'll get back in there.
volume.
One second, please, caller.
If you have
he's gone.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think we need to go into this Zoom and listen to them a bit more and see where they're at, because that would be funny. I just, I don't know. I enjoyed doing that. It was probably one of my most exciting things to do is interview somebody who's hell-bent at promoting everything that's out there. I'm disappointed.
I was just hoping that he just didn't know, and that maybe he wanted to learn, and that if we explained it to him, that he would be willing to see it for what it is instead of what he wants it to be. And I guess we didn't get that far.
Well, maybe we are hoping that we can change somebody in 24 hours, so to speak. Earl, Batman. We're going to use Earl Batman as our login man. Let's have a look. We'll just go over here for a second.
All right, I'm just going to go check on my kid.
Oh, the meeting's locked. Looks like the Avengers have been in there.
No!
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. I do wonder if there has any other meetings, so I'll just go back to this one. I don't know. What do you guys think? They prey on people's desperation. They do. That was it's sort of like eye-opener. I'm sure that's very small. Anyway, not really what I wanted to do. When it turns into yelling, it makes my blood boil. I think everyone knows what I'm about. I still don't like talking to people like they're pieces of shit. Hopefully I didn't do that too much. But it was hard for me to hold back there. I mean, especially when you kind of feel like you know the bigger picture of what they're doing, with these human trafficking compound stuff and all this sort of carry on. Imagine,
I think it's easier for them if they don't know, so they choose again to be ignorant of it instead of looking into it and doing the research.
Well, imagine if it was a loved person and they were caught overseas and you couldn't communicate with them, but you knew that they went to Thailand and they got picked up by a minibus and all of a sudden, lost tact with the family. It's pretty sad, but that's the reality on it. And, and I don't think we can save all these human trafficking compounds people, but, at the end of the day, I'm just sitting here going, oh my God, that's terrible. But, I don't know. I don't know. I think we did all right. But if people have got any suggestions on what we could have done different, please do let us know. So he's going to be probably out there now trying to produce another video. So what can you do if you go back to this window here? Earl's disappeared. Bob, are you still there? Or was that you on the other phone? Don't know. You're still there. But, we've got 6 hours ago. So this is his latest information.
Some top leaders in BG Wealth Sharing are not leaving. Yo, welcome to Team Go Mode. It's your man Earl, Batman Stringer. Now, about 4 months ago, I decided to join BG Wealth Sharing. Now, BG was.
And since then, I decided to delete all my videos because I wanted to destroy the evidence. Is that what we're saying?
Well, I did tell him to delete the videos, and in good faith, he should, in case people saw the old videos and thought that they were still going.
Yeah.
So that might have been why he deleted it, but that's why I thought that maybe he would be more willing to like have the conversation and actually listen to the information about how to promote, because you can promote these and you can talk about money, but there's certain laws that the SEC and FTC ask you to follow that you would then have to follow, and like he doesn't even want to know what they are.
Yeah, I think all that stuff just doesn't work though. Because how many times have we said you're breaking the law, and then how many times do people go, "Oh, well, sue me then. I don't care."
And that's why every year our community gets together and we write the FTC and we write all the attorney generals and we ask them to make multi-level marketing illegal. We've done that every year for like 6 years.
Wow, who's that? Is that like a group of a body of people that get together?
Yeah, and then they do the MLM conference.
Wow.
That happens every year as well, and they get together with the FTC and a bunch of the other people, and they basically have a talk about how to better regulate them because they don't want to make them illegal because people like the DeVos family make really good money off Amway.
Yeah. Just going to
They're in the government, so you know.
This Cornelius guy. What did you think when that Cornelius guy doesn't want to speak to me? And this the fact he sees my name. So that's his profile here. I thought that was quite funny. But I'm just wondering if he promotes it on his YouTube channel, streamed 2 days ago. So is he live at the moment? No, so he's not even streaming live. So he's having a secret meeting. That's the guy that was in the he's locked. He's live now. You do wonder if he's on Facebook or something. Yeah. Forced labor, modern slavery is not something anybody should be excited about. Anyway, I think we've done our dash on that one. Or I don't know. I'm just going to listen to a bit more.
Supposed to be an investment advisory firm that gives their members 2 copy and paste trades every single day, giving their members the opportunity to earn profits on these trades. All right. So about 3 weeks ago, I basically came to the conclusion that BG was a scam. Now, why do I say that? I say that because
his withdrawals stopped.
A few weeks ago, I was on a webinar about BG. When I got off that webinar, I had
what webinar was that? On Zoom, was it?
Several people messaged me asking me, did I see what was going on with BG in Bond Chat? Now, Bond Chat is the messaging platform that BG uses to communicate with.
So what you could do first, if somebody said to you, look, I want you to use cyanide for your baking, you might go, I've never heard of cyanide before. I might go away and research that. And then you could find out that cyanide is actually a poison. Well, if I was told to download any app from wherever it's downloadable from, I would research it. And if you do a search about Bond Chat, is it a dangerous platform or is it safe to use? You'll see that when you sign up for Bond Chat, that it asks you to give your Bluetooth access, your Wi-Fi access, your contacts access, everything access, camera, sound, and that app, they use it for monitoring people. So if you do screenshots on the app, they can see that you're doing screenshots. They have total control of your phone and your device. So if I said, hey Siri, like that, my devices are listening in my house. Bond Chat is the same. So he's just telling you that it's okay to go to Bond Chat, but he hasn't even researched about Bond Chat, which is to me, something that every time I hear the word Bond Chat, I think, why would you install that on your phone? And people who are in our chat room, they go, I've deleted it now you've said that, because they don't realize. But when you click those buttons, allow, that you've given access to your phone to that system. And if you don't know what that system is doing, it's spying on you.
All of their members. So when I looked inside of Bond Chat, I seen that the professor,
This is
or Stephen
harassment,
Beard,
Danny.
supposed CEO of BG, he was asking all the members to pay a 12% tax on their account balances, on their trading account. So at first, me and a lot of people thought that Bond Chat was hacked, right? People was trying to take down BG, and that wasn't the professor. They're not. They would never ask us.
You can't tell the whole story every time.
Yeah, I know, but the reason he thought it was hacked is because he got told it was hacked, and he started thinking it was hacked. Because the scammers use this ploy every time when they're shutting down a scam. They tell you they got hacked by a hacker. They don't even give you any information how the hack happened. It's just you've led to believe that somebody has got into their system where all your KYC details are in your passports, and they're now holding Stephen Beard for ransom, telling him he has to pay $20 million a month, or they won't let him back into a system. And all of a sudden you're empathetic. People were literally empathetic of this AI character called Stephen Beard. But that's what they got told to say. So they believe it.
Us to pay 12% on our trading accounts, right? Then it comes to find out, no, yeah, they really was asking for 12% on all your accounts. And right then and there,
all your accounts? Well, you're actually only meant to have one account, but anyway, we've already broke the rules there.
Pretty much was like, yo, this is bullshit. Like they...
Pretty much.
BG, part of their claim to fame, so to speak, was they would never ask you for money. You would never ever have to pay any money. Just come in with your investment. That's all you need. So for them to ask for a 12% tax fee that came out of nowhere, that doesn't even make sense.
We've got a comment in the chat room here. It says, this is harassment. I don't know if you're talking about what we're doing. We've given them the choice to answer the questions, but I'd rather be accused of harassment than financial fraud. Just saying.
I actually, she says, yeah, Miss Karma, you need to get your anger out by yelling at others online. We were having a discussion with a scammer.
Yeah.
Are you upset that I called a scammer a scammer? And then we had a conversation about it. And then at the end, we realized he was still going to be a scammer.
Yeah, we can't change the leopard spots. And, at the end of the day, you don't have to be here if you don't like it, but keep on posting. Are you his wife?
At that point, I'm
a little confused. Like what did I do that was so bad? Because I hardly got to talk. I'll be honest.
I know, but this is... No, I know.
Doing that at all.
Yeah, but you're an easy target. And it's easy to go at deflection. Deflection does not justify what we asked him. We asked him whether he's responsible for what he does on his YouTube channel and whether people sign up underneath him or not. And he said no. So then we're trying to figure out why he did it. We still didn't get a straight answer. And does he have the right to promote investment opportunities on the internet? So he pivoted that back to drop shipping. That drop shipping, or am I making claims that I can't substantiate? And then they twist everything they can, but doesn't answer the basic questions. He is responsible for what he does. Because if I stand in the middle of the intersection and tell a car to come forward and it gets wiped out by a bus, they're going to look at the surveillance camera that they have, and they're going to say, you directed the car to come onto the railway line tracks. So you are responsible. You can't sit here and say, well, I didn't find out about signals. Well, I don't know. But, it's like you've got to be responsible for your actions. You can't just be negligent donkey and just keep promoting this crap on the internet. At the end of the day, no one's going to really stop Earl from doing what he does. And because no one steps and taps him on the shoulder and says, we're going to take away your internet connection and you're not allowed on YouTube anymore. And yes, you've broken many terms and conditions, but at the end of the day, no one's really going to stop him. But if we made Earl think a little bit, which I don't think we have, he's actually now an angry caterpillar, and he's got people with anger coming in here, pointing the finger at us, because we're saying, really, does Earl really have the right to promote something he knows nothing about, even though he admits he knows nothing about it? Did he have some sort of social responsibility to do a little bit more research, like go and search Google or AI and ask whether BG wealth sharing is a scam? Or was it really okay that he produced 117 videos every day documenting his journey with an affiliate link in the description, hoping that somebody might sign up big and he would get a big commission? And then what was he judging the success of the app with, the program with? Because he could see his balance growing every day. And that there is the same pattern We see every time we look at these Ponzi schemes, they're all exactly the same. And you guys are out there promoting this shit. And we get angry because we're not getting through to what right does he have? What right do I have? What right does Queen of
you
Karma have?
guys, it's easy to get angry and it's easy to judge us for getting angry, but you're not the ones that are getting 50 emails a week in your inbox of people saying, oh my God, like, this is a scam and I didn't realize it was a scam until I came across your video.
Yeah.
I lost $3,000 and it's because some promoter on YouTube told me to join. You know?
Yeah. And, you know, like, people don't realize, I mean, I won't say it now, but there's some major things that have gone down recently with my involvement with other big, massive scams. And this is actually, in a way, it's life-saving work. And I'm not going to go on about it, but I mean, at the end of the day, it really is sad that people get to the stage where they put all their chips across and I'm all in. And, you know, one lady, I was on CoffeeZilla, right? And he rang me to tell me that Christopher had been charged for this crime. And I just got off the phone from a lady in Canada who thought that this investment opportunity that they were promoting was the real deal. She'd put $100,000 worth of her savings into the scam, sold her house in the interim, put the house money into the scam, and then maxed out her credit card and put that money into the scam. And then, unfortunately, found out that Christopher had just been charged for running a Ponzi scheme and reached out to me. You know, how can I take that and not say who promoted it? And now they're charged.
Do you realize how unhealthy it is to spend your life scamming people and supporting human trafficking compounds?
Yeah. Yes, Danny, you have to be responsible for your contacts. Your
actions. They're trying to be salty with you.
Well, what actions?
And then they said, do you guys realize how unhealthy it is to spend your life harassing other people? And I said, do you realize how unhealthy it is to spend your life promoting scams on YouTube, making it so that thousands of people want to unalive themselves every single year because they've lost their entire life savings and lost everything?
So let's just think about this. What does this guy actually help with? What is he doing? Is he after himself? Like, if you were just to say, look, you're going to put me on a soapbox, right? Have I helped people who have lost money to scams? Has Queen of Karma helped people that have lost money to scams? Have we actually managed to stop people and think?
I've even got people out of cults.
Right.
Literally in the middle of the night where they needed to do a whole safety plan. Yeah. Otherwise, they would have ended up probably dead.
All right. And now we're going to defend Earl inside his video camera telling people what to do with their money. What does Earl actually do to help anyone else but himself? What is he? I was trying to figure out, what is he? Listen to this guy.
They're pulling one over us. You know what I'm saying?
One over us.
But with that being said,
here we go.
A lot of people actually paid that 12% tax. So even with some people actually paying that 12% made up tax fee, people are still struggling to get withdrawals from the platform, right? Now, some people, and they've been coming on my videos, a few people say they have been getting withdrawals. But with that being said, a lot more people saying they still can't do a withdrawal, right?
So what is he helping people with here? Nothing. The people that have been getting withdrawals for the facts, if you really want to know, you pay 12% and then they let you withdraw some of your money, not enough to break even. So that's what they say. And it just so happens, you know, that I mean, $41 million have been seized on the blockchain.
Are you going to be out here stopping people?
So he's not helping
like, if
anybody.
I don't do it, who's going to do it? Because it's easy to be like, well, why are you doing this? Nah. I don't see you doing it.
What makes you guys moral authorities? Well, that's because we're investigative journalists, and that's an industry that's allowed on the world. And we investigate things and scams, and we promote them and we publicize them. We research stuff using open source intelligence, and we publicize it. And I don't know if you've...
It's also about being a consumer protection advocate. And here in Canada, It's actually a protected.
Not eligible for roll.
It's a protected career, which means that you can't come after me by suing me or coming after me and trying to stop me from speaking out about your scam, because I have literal whistleblower protection as a consumer protection advocate.
Have a look at this number here. This is 3.1 million views 6 days ago. All right. And you've just said illiterate journalist, right? Well, this guy here in there is me talking to CoffeeZilla, right? And he calls me a journalist. So if somebody can put a video out there with 3.1 million views that's been there for a day,
my God-given gift was that people are attracted to me. People just naturally gravitate towards me. My circle of influence started growing so natural.
Today, we're investigating one of the hardest cases of my career, a $300 million private equity company called Goliath Ventures, where the CEO was taking private planes, buying Rolls-Royces, expensive mansions, while claiming that the whole thing was audited, back to 115%. They even took retiree money. I mean, what could go wrong? And when I was called to investigate them 6 months ago, I really had no idea what I was stepping into. Little did I know, this would be one of the toughest cases of my career.
Right.
So,
right.
Kenneth Alexander earned $22,000.
All right. What's this?
So the first time I ever heard about Goliath was actually from another journalist.
My name is Danny Dehek. All right. So if CoffeeZilla, who's got 4.5 million subscribers, calls me a journalist, then I don't know how you have the balls to actually come into my my chat room and call me a illiterate journalist when I've just taken down a $328 million Ponzi scheme. Now, how do you answer that one? Canada is a joke. I know. So we could cut you out, and we don't want to focus on it. But look, you guys don't know shit, and you and your homeboys there, Earl, fuck off, because you don't know how to stop, and you don't know the detrimental effects of what these individuals do, these small-time YouTubers that post this shit out on the internet who nothing all about it. What are you saying, Bob? You're in there trying to say something before and I was cutting you off?
Yeah. Mr. Cornelius, I'm sneakily in the room. There's a guy named Kenneth Alexander who supposedly has $22,000 in profit. I hope he paid his taxes. Because I know the
he's
locations of
functionally
everybody.
illiterate and he's a journalist. I think that's pretty amazing.
Because they all announced their locations in the beginning of the meeting, so I know where they're all located. So,
do
we need to go? Do we need to gate
crash? They're all telling me how much they made, and I'm getting a recording of the meeting.
Hey, have you seen our mate? He's doing quite well. Have you seen this guy here? He's actually doing quite well. I quite like him now. He's done really well. It's our Morris.
Yeah, because he understands.
But he's like, look at his videos, like 2.2, 2.6, 1.8, 1.2. That's really good numbers. 1.5, 2.2. Some of these other ones, I think he's gone off topic. But if you want to be a YouTuber,
milk it. Like, I'm all down for you milking that this is a scam. But he learned. He was willing to listen, and if we told him that he was doing illegal income claims, he'd want to know how to not do that. That's the difference.
Yeah, and he's all the videos where he was promoting it, he's set them off to members only, which is great because he doesn't want to take his videos down. They will still be showing up and driving his channel. Like he got 16K views. So I think this is what I like to see. And actually, I quite like listening to him. I was doing the garden yesterday, and I listened to his videos, and I think he's got great content. And I think that's what I was trying to accomplish today.
And I was thinking more about this.
Again, it depends how willing they are to admit.
Well,
and Mr. Batman, I know I wasn't really on the show that much, but like there's certain things that I'll earn more money in 30 minutes than you do promoting Live Good for like 6 months. They're called focus groups. And you can get paid up to like $900 for a focus group. I just did one recently on AI taxes. It made $350. That's probably more than you made in Lifesavers in the last 4 months.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Bob.
Focus groups, Danny.
I don't focus, mate. That's not what I do. Sorry.
Why would I tell you where I work?
You want to know where I work?
I do. I'm a consumer protection advocate here in Canada.
I work in Fresno, California.
Do you in California, mate? You sound like a Kelly. Oh dear. His meeting is gone, but he's locked the meeting, Suze. That's what I was going to do. Hopefully we won't lose the broadcast. But
I think he's opening it up, so try again.
All right, I'll be quite cool. What name should I? Earl Stinger? Batman. Earl Batman. I'll call myself Batman.
Chavez Anwar. Chavez Anwar. Use like a promoter's name.
Chavez and War.
Larry Lane.
All right, let's have a look. We'll see. We'll just go over here. Let's have a look. Is he opening it up again? No, he's locked the meeting. Did you hassle him? Did you scare him off?
No, I didn't.
Oh, come on, you should have done. You would have got the credit.
Don't worry, I'll get you the recording. I'm in there twice.
So it's kind of so that's Cornelius there, and we actually have caused a major havoc in the past, which is always quite exciting. I'm so proud that we actually got a bit of a voice.
People, he goes, "Oh, you can move your money over from DSJ to whatever the new one's called, HQIQ or something, whatever the new one is."
HQI, yeah.
This one's really good.
It's the new one that BG Wealth is funneling, but it's literally just the same people. It's just BG Wealth and Disajex just redoing everything again, basically, and trying another shot. Because Disajex got shut down, so they're fucked now. And then they had to come up with a new fake
It's already got a warning. It's already got a warning out. Everybody, it already has Washington has the warning. So what do you think's happening next?
Hey, look.
Look. If you're the same people that were in BG Wealth, then you're probably just like, I love this company. It's going to make me millions in 4 months.
You guys talk too much. Hey, 4-digit passcode. We need to find that now for this one. So these guys have now shut this out of their meeting.
I wanted to join
that delivery for me, I think. Show me the money. So
it's from Bob.
What? We're going to find a
delivery from Bob.
I can't talk while you're talking, Mon. We're looking for a 4-digit code for this meeting. Show me the money. Room name. Show me the money. Because now they've had to put a password on there on their stuff. So this guy here. I know. Thank you. You know what that is? Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
And Thaddeus is now part of the new one.
Where is Thaddeus?
He joined the new one. Yep.
Oh.
So he's in HQI then.
I don't know anything about that. I don't even want to report that one because I think
what they did is they told everyone that if they want their funds from BG Wealth, then they would have to join the HQI platform, and they have to put in $100.
Yeah, I understand all that, but what I'm getting at is I don't even want to report on it because it's just too stupid. Like if you're going to follow it into that cliff now, you're basically done, aren't you? You're like you've got no hope. We can't help you. Really, it's all fallen over. These people are either desperate or stupid, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know how to help those people. Now we're going to see what we can do. If they
promoted it, then they can go to jail.
Oh, they don't though, do they?
Fined.
I mean, this is the thing. We always hope they do. I mean, we've got 5 people in jail, one with an ankle bracelet on. So that's 6 all told. Not BG Wealth sharing. Bitcoin Rodney's in jail. What do you call it name? Bitcoin Beauty. She brought in $640 million and she's not in jail. She become an informant. On the 3rd of December, she walked into the police station and started billing the beans, and then they did a deal with her. She went back out to the community. It's just, I mean, I just think that what we do as cause disruption is actually going to be a better solution. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, like, we would love the fact that we could have clout. We can ring up. People can go, "What? Look, lady, I don't like you." And it's all very well you've been in the chat room and saying nasty things to people, but if that's what gets your rocks off, go for your life. Say whatever you like, because you've got no evidence to back up anything you're saying. You're just saying words because your mates told you to, and you're just a puppet on a string. So go for it. Say everything you like. Make claims you can't back up. You know, we speak the truth. We don't have anything to hide. My whole life's on the internet. I live inside Zoom meetings where people are telling people lies all the time. If you want to say I'm a liar, then go for it. Knock yourself out. Make yourself proud. Show your children what mum used to do when she was on the internet, when she was home alone. And she's, what are you doing home from work? Have you not got a job? Is this what you do for work? Or have you not? Oh, this is what I do for a full-time job, is I fight crime online. And it pays. It's brilliant. Not, but it's like, this is like helping people who can't help themselves. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done, to be honest. I'm an entrepreneur. Like I said, I know how to make money theoretically selling affiliate stuff. But the reality is, if I really did do this for the money, I would be doing other stuff. Because this is not the most profitable job I've ever done in my world. I mean, I earned $275,000 in a year.
Pays.
Hey?
I mean, I did social work before this, and even that didn't pay, Danny. And that was I had to go to college for 2 years.
Yeah, who's that guy?
Helping people doesn't pay good, unfortunately.
No.
You're a doctor.
Yeah, but that was just really weird. But like, at the end of the day, it's like, well, I've always said be passionate about what you do, and if Batman Earl here doesn't want our help, then we will make him look like a dumb ass idiot. And if he wants to send his friends in here, how do we shut down Bond Chat? Why do we want to shut down Bond Chat? We just don't use Bond Chat. That's the easiest solution. Uninstall Bond Chat from your phone. Stop listening to people that tell you that people in there are going to help you find your passive income that you've been told about. Just stop using these programs. Don't support bad behavior, suppose. I don't know. We can't stop Bond Chat. Bond Chat, if you didn't know what Bond Chat is, it's actually a program that you buy a license for and you install it on your own bank of computers. And then they allow you to have total control of anybody that's in that environment. So it's like if you were Microsoft, you might buy a like-minded program like Bond Chat and you'd put all your staff on it. And then you could control every staff member. But Bond Chat's been used by only scams so far. We haven't seen anyone using it legitimately. But it's a big breach of privacy. It controls the community. I've done a whole blog. Oh my God, look at this. So
look at K-pop lover says, one of my coworkers said the police went to her friend's house to warn them about BG and let them know it's being looked at as a scam.
Yeah. This lady goes, just for a coffee. Well, luckily this week I got 5,000 coffees. And that's amazing.
Apparently you take a lot of trips to Southeast Asia.
Who?
The last comment.
Southeast Asia. Why have you taken so many trips to Southeast Asia? I don't think I've actually been to Cambodia. I've been to Cambodia once, Thailand about 5 times, Fiji 5 times, talking about it this morning actually. Okay then. So look at this Mars Honda Henderson. Wonder if she pops up. I'll show you what we did, because this might be amazing to you. So I've got a friend at the moment that's actually in Cambodia. His name is Ken Gamble, and he is an ex-police officer who fights crime. So I'm just going to make sure I don't incriminate anybody else who's been chatting to me. That's good. So if we go to here, this is my LinkedIn, and Ken Gamble is the guy that I'm talking about. And Ken Gamble is Investigation Intelligent Recovery. We pride whatever he does. He's a fraud cyber crime specialist investigator. And he goes in, and that's the Global Financial Crime Summit I went to. And in here, he goes into call centers and raids them. And here he is meeting the big chief in Cambodia just a couple of days ago. These guys here, I've met this guy. I sat next to him at the table. He's a scholar. You know, this is delighted to announce the information board director. So he's set up a crime prevention. You know, this guy is the bee's knees when it comes to fighting stuff, and he's a lovely guy. But, you know, I associate with those people. And also a lady by the name of Erin West often fights a lot of these crimes. You know, I've talked to her on the phone. I've met her face to face. You know, it's nice to know that these guys are out there literally in the trenches fighting these scammers. And they are the ones that are telling you.
And shutting down all of these human trafficking compounds and scamming compounds that are out there.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's what we do, which is why you would travel to a place like Thailand several times.
Yeah. No, I've watched this guy recover. One guy lost $1.8 million.
He lives in Sydney. He doesn't live in Cambodia.
He does not live in Sydney, by the way. You must have been. I know where he lives. It's not Sydney. So get your facts right. And he's currently in Cambodia because the chief of police, which I've met and shook his hand, you're talking through your hole in your ass, lady, and you're just in here. What purpose do you have? Like, what are you trying to accomplish here? Everyone should be able to promote scams. People shouldn't be able to expose people that are doing the wrong thing. Like, you know, you're a keyboard
right. Like,
warrior.
are we supposed to turn a blind eye to the human trafficking rings? Yeah, we've only been on here since like 2019 myself.
Yeah.
What does that have anything to do with anything?
It's
I
just,
don't understand what the point is.
yeah.
Like, you're upset that there's a group of people that are dedicated to doing this.
Yeah. And the fact that we just haven't kicked you out shows we don't really care. And we can, there's other moderators in the room that could just make you disappear, and then we could just be controlling the narrative. But we appreciate your feedback because it shows you the narrow-mindedness of people.
They're apparently trying to destroy you. You must have spoken out about one of the scams that they're in, and they're very upset.
Yep, that'd be right.
Maybe it's Chris Delgado.
Yeah, maybe. But, you know, like we've done lots of them. I mean, we don't have to prove ourselves anyway. We can do whatever we like. We've got the same power to say and do whatever we like, same as people like Earl. He can carry on doing whatever he likes. But when I go to sleep at night, I actually find it quite nice, you know, to be able to rest my head knowing that I've done a good thing today. You know, we can't save everybody. And at the moment, you can see that these are Zoom meetings. All of these Zoom meetings are all set up for people who are running Ponzi schemes or scams. And they're all selling the same thing. They're telling people that if they sign up and wait 2 years, that they're going to be wealthy and they're going to be just like the person that's trying to sell it to them. Because a lot of these people that are in these meetings dressed up in nice clothes.
This meeting is being recorded.
Trying to make out they've got a fantastic lifestyle. And at the end of the day, they're striving after the wind like King Solomon, if you read that one there. But it's just quite funny. Let's see. It'd be funny if we found a live meeting, though, because I quite liked finding Cornelius, but it would be good to find one. This is one of, this is 71 meetings that we've got access to, but we've actually got over 200 meetings like this, which is quite funny. I must have opened these windows up quite a few times. But it's
Danny, I got to run. It's getting late here.
Good on you, man.
10 p.m.
Look at you. The golden slipper, eh? All right. Thank you for being here.
I didn't expect this to be such a long interview. I'm proud of him for staying for the full 2 hours.
Yeah, well, I kicked him out at the end. I'd had enough. There's only so much you can do. And if he doesn't want to, and I can't change him.
We were just going around in circles.
Yeah, we were. And he's a free man to do whatever he likes, and good on him. And I think I'll give him credit where credit due. And he did come up here. He's happy where he is. He thinks he's doing a good thing. So let's leave it. Let's expose him where we can, and let's keep an eye on him. Maybe next time he goes and finds that new opportunity, he might do a little bit more due diligence before he.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, doubt it, but let's hope. And if he wants to ask for advice, he's always welcome. Yeah. But if I had to pick a bunch of friends to hang out in the pub, I don't think I'd be hanging out in his corner.
Right.
Oh, Cornelius
Same.
Jones.
I'll be in the chat though.
All right. See you, girl.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you. Love you like.
Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you in chat.
Love you a long time. Bye. She's cool. If you're not familiar with Queen and Karma's channel, we do have a team of Avengers, and I mean a good team. We've got some really cool stuff happening at the moment, which is really, really nice. But if you go to Queen of Karma, you can search for Queen of Karma. Username is actually Queen of Karma, all one word, lowercase. She's done a lot of deep dives into things. Some of these deep dives that she does, it blows me away how much research she does. We're OSINT investigators, which means basically we go through the internet, we look at videos for hours on end, we find people saying things that they can't substantiate, and we try to give people as many red flags as we can about any different thing that we see. Sometimes people don't like hearing the truth. Some people we can't change their thinking of. But at the end of the day, when these scams fall over, we get people coming to us, the same people who didn't believe us, asking for help at trying to get their money back. Some of the stories we hear aren't very nice. Some people say that they put all their life savings into it because they thought it was real and genuine. And often we say to them, well, why did you think that? And those dreaded words come out of their mouth. A friend or a family member said that they had invested and they were showing me the amount of money that they were getting off the platform. So after watching them for 3 or 4 months, I decided to join. I finally gave in. And that's like a dripping tap gets a new washer, or a squeaky door gets the oil. And we see this every time. And then the next thing that we see is we see somebody reaching out and investing in another like-minded opportunity because they were told by the person that introduced them into it that this one went south because blah, blah, blah. And people think, oh, so this was not normal. So there is other opportunities out there that do pay. And before you know it, people are now addicted to investing in these online investment opportunities. Well, I can't figure out why people go back and put their hand in front of the fire over and over again. But that's my take on it. I could be wrong, open-minded. What have we got here? Those comments we've got, they all been secretive at work, and they set alarms to remind each other when it's time to do their copy and paste. That is the funniest thing about this particular opportunity, though, isn't it? That they were literally controlled. Now, if you think about this, this is what they literally did. They were literally setting their stopwatches and times to log into an app 3 times a day. And they were logging into an app 3 times a day, waiting for the professor to they were waiting for the professor to send them a signal on Bond Chat, which is an app that we believe is controlled by well, let's say the Chinese. Let's just say it. And then they were sitting there patiently waiting for that code to come through. And then when it come through, everybody would grab the same code and then they'd go paste it on a website. And every time they opened up the website, they would either get a phishing warning or a scam warning. And then they would have to find another website. And it just keep going. And then they couldn't figure out why these websites were getting reported as phishing websites. So then they said it was because of the amount of traffic that these websites were getting, because they have 700,000 people now cutting and pasting the text. Now, BondChat didn't fall over. No, just the platform where they were trading. And then this trading platform that was falling over, well, they couldn't load up, was meant to be going away and doing this most amazing trade and getting amazing returns on an exchange that wasn't connected to anything that anyone knows about. It wasn't connected to the blockchain. You couldn't see any of the transactions. because of the type of trading they claimed they were doing. Whatever reason, what excuse, they could always come up with one, and you were just meant to believe it was true and genuine. And the people that were saying they were getting money out of it often weren't getting money out of it. They were just showing the balances on their app. So I don't know. And then some people were getting money out of it. Like I said earlier on, one guy was showing off that he got $600,000 out of BG Wealth Sharing, and he was claiming that he had $1.9 million in here. We've got a spy. Who's the spy? I'm starting to waffle a bit, am I? How you going there? Oh, somebody I don't know. You can speak if you like. You have to figure out how to take your microphone off. It says the guest is in the waiting room and the microphone is off. You can speak if you like. You're more than welcome. We need some entertainment while I'm waiting for these meetings to turn up. Now, we've got these meetings open. I don't think we're waiting for some people to go live. It is 1 minute too, so there should be a meeting. One of these meetings will go live in the next few minutes. But normally we see host. Waiting host. Who's that one there waiting? We'll get some there. Anyway, that's good. Right, I'm going to put a link in the chat room. They aren't getting arrested, so they are not afraid to join another scam. Yeah, it's true. No one really stops them, do they? It's just another a matter of time. And it can take... The first person that we actually had anything to do with when it come to arresting and being held accountable was Bitcoin Rodney. And the IRS agent that was talking to me, he said that, first of all, he said, we're not too interested in doing the investment scams because people made their own informed decision. But he said, we are more interested in doing the romance scams, just so you know. But he said, if everything goes particularly well and goes really, really well, it can take up to 2 years before somebody gets convicted, which is true. You need to talk so I can hear you. I'm just going to put you over here, and I presume
HQI, if I'm not mistaken, also.
Hello. Oh, it's you. Good. How you doing? What do you got? What room? Bob, that's as most we've ever seen
There's
you
a
on camera.
lot of people that's still confused and don't know what's going on. They feel that they lost their money. There's a lot of people. So hopefully we can help them.
Where's the address? In the chat room?
All right. Did that answer your question, Evelyn? Yes, ma'am. I told you it was right on time, right? Mm-hmm.
Poor Evelyn. Is this Canadius?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Good on you, mate. Trust you to get in there. How do you weasel your way in there?
Who I can't tell you all my
are
secrets.
questioning whether this is legit and they've been jumping ship. My daughter, unbeknownst to me, has a best friend, actually an ex-boyfriend, but they're still friends.
Here we go.
And he was a part of BG.
Thanks, Bob.
And I didn't know it. And my daughter didn't know that I was a part of it. So one day we were talking and I kept telling her, I gotta go make this trade real quick. Well, apparently her friend was sitting there with him, with her. And at the time he was still doing it. And he said, wait a minute, I gotta go make this trade real quick. Well, eventually she put two and two together and said, wait a minute, you're both doing this.
Oh my God.
Well, then
really?
the issue arose and he decided to step back. And you know why?
No,
because
tell
he
us.
was following some friend. And I gave her permission to give him my phone number so that he could talk to me. And he refused. So some people just don't want to listen, even when it's free information that's going to help.
Oh.
You just got to let it go sometimes.
Gotta let it go.
You just gotta
Let it go. Let it go.
That was it.
I agree with you, David.
I'm agreeing with you,
Definitely agree with
David.
you. Thank you.
Oh, they have opened the meet back up again. Allow. Okay, we could be live. Let's see what happens, Bob. See if we can get my own broadcast going.
This meeting is being recorded.
What you're looking for, the transferring the account?
No, remember the comment she was saying about him saying at the late hour that you didn't have to worry, and that comment that we were supposed to be looking for
earlier, yeah.
Yeah, I was still looking for it.
Here we go.
Does
They're
anyone else
live.
have a question? So far, so good.
Alrighty.
Ashley said, let go of resistance.
Oh, go with it. Fall down with it. Jump over the cliff and let yourself
Hey,
fall to the bottom. Whoops.
Yeah, Elena actually told me that too. The more you message her, it just pushes to the top, and so basically, she's trying to honor those who messaged her the farthest time ago. But if you keep messaging her, it looks like you messaged her sooner. So now it puts you back at the top. So I kind of had to learn that the hard way myself.
All right. Here we go. We're going to go in there again.
Cornelius, over to you.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I'm going to ask Janessa to close us out in prayer.
Yes, we have 2 more hours to get things done. I do have a few more people I need to register and get funded.
Oh my God.
Everyone, thank you for coming, and Janessa, it's all yours.
Emily Lopez did ask quickly. A friend
This
just
meeting
walked
is
in
being
and
recorded.
it's doubtful. Can you give a quick rundown on why it's real?
Sure. Sure. Hold on one second. I'm driving again. All right. We're going to give you a rundown of everything that's transpired. I'm going to hit the bullet points and try to be as precise as we can since May 2nd. The question is, how can insurance that this is? I'm going to start with an to help everybody understand. So my name is Cornelius Jones, and I have a YouTube channel where I talk about a cryptocurrency called XRP. I talk about crypto and finance, and I have about 26,000 followers. I've grown a big enough following to where scammers try to impersonate me in my comment section. Good faith people will ask me a sincere.
Here we go. There's some look. Have a little chat room now, everyone.
They'll have a profile name that's very similar to mine that a lot of people won't catch is different, and they'll answer the questions and give people a WhatsApp number to call them. And these people are calling this WhatsApp number thinking they're connecting with me or somebody on my team.
Sounds like you're living in a cesspool
However,
of scams.
in my videos, I have said profusely, if anybody is contacting you in the chat in my name, using my image, giving you a WhatsApp number to call, that is a scammer. That is not me.
Scammers hang out together.
I've explained that so many times. However, yet still in the chat, I see it all the time, and sometimes it's too much. It gets too overwhelming to try to get rid of it all. Now, if someone communicates with one of the scammers and gets scammed in my name, morally, is that my fault?
Yes.
Do I have any responsibility for that?
Because you're a known scammer.
I think anybody with the spirit of understanding would agree.
So don't believe anything that comes out of Cornelius's mouth because you don't know whether it's really him or not.
So what you must understand is that is exactly what happened with Stephen Beard.
Oh, he's like Stephen Beard.
If we all go back to the place where we trusted Bonchat before May 2nd, remember Bonchat was the very first time you opened an account, you were on Bonchat. Yeah. Every single code you ever got was on Bonchat.
Gallery views.
Everything was on Bonchat.
Mm-hmm.
And while we were in a season when everybody trusted Bonchat, Stephen Beard told us in meetings over and over, if anybody is contacting you on another platform outside of Bonchat using my name, using my image, it's a scam. It's not me.
Here we go.
So when you look at this dividing line in our community, the dividing line rests on the question, was Bonchat hacked? Yes or no? Those who believe yes, the source of their information comes from a thread, from a post in the name of Stephen Beard, not on Bonchat, on Telegram. Telegram, that's where the information originates.
Originates, like you're stupid.
It is common sense that is a scam.
Have we got his phone number by any chance?
It is common sense. Meanwhile, on Bonchat, the secure place the place that's been secure the whole time. Stephen Beard has been doing videos. He's been hosting meetings. He showed us the screenshots of the people that were
That
trying
sounds
to
familiar.
extort him.
He showed us the screenshots. Well, they
Asking
must be
him for
real.
$20 million a month.
Proves it.
Asking him for the account information from all of us. Those screenshots are verifiable proof. It is evidence that what we believe is true.
Evidence is screenshots.
You
everybody.
add that to the common sense, the logic behind the warning that Stephen Beard gave us during a time we all trusted Bond Chat.
Stephen Beard is our
anyone
hero.
contacting
This
you
is a
in
cult.
my name on a platform outside of Bond Chat is scamming you. So how is it that these level 7, level 8, level 9 leaders are trying to get everybody on Telegram promoting that Bond Chat is a scam? I don't care how high someone up is in this company. They're wrong.
Jeremiah, do you
They're wrong.
Yep.
And so when you look at the facts,
take his word for it, man.
Of the situation.
What facts are they looking at, though, guys? No facts.
You have to make the decision.
It's a theory.
That's best for you.
You have to make your own decision. No accountability.
These level 9 people are part of the problem. So many of them have turned on Stephen
This
Beard
meeting is being
and are
recorded.
trying to get these people in other platforms that is a scam.
This meeting is
that
being
new
recorded.
Error stuff, that new error, that is a scam. Those are the same people messaging in Stephen Beard's name, trying to get you on another platform.
Okay, let's go and publicize this guy.
If you believe that Bond Chat was hacked, you have to explain how does it make sense to believe a post from Stephen Beard on Telegram when he said, I will never message you on another platform outside of Bond Chat. You have to make that make sense. When you study the evidence, it's clear.
I thought I did a blog
what
about
side
this
is
guy.
right
and
what side is wrong. So outside of that, this attack in the screenshots, they confessed to sending bots that are reporting DSJX, reporting BG Wealth to the governing authorities. During a time they were trying to IPO, which brought a lot of scrutiny on them and investigation.
Wait, how can you say that to people?
These people within BG Wealth turned against BG Wealth with illegal arbitrage,
legal arbitrage
ways to move money, causing the platform to lose a significant amount of money.
Okay,
they cashed out their money and then
there should have been enough money in there all times, theoretically, anyway.
And then
99% of your money wasn't being
tried
used.
to get everybody else on another platform. It was a strategic, organized attack.
Chat
and the media ate this up.
Okay, I was getting that
when
ready.
The media ate it up.
The media ate it up.
Exactly. The people did exactly what they wanted them to do. Run and
finding
panic.
people $50,000 for being involved in it.
DSJ members panicked and everybody rushed to take their money out at the same time. I don't care what company you are. I don't care how reputable you are.
Any money.
I don't care how long
any
you've been in
bank
business.
should be able to give you all your money back.
If everybody on your
time.
platform is running to take their money out at the same time, your system's gonna fail.
No, it's not. That's bullshit.
And that's what happened with
DSJ. And if you believe that crap, then you've got a problem.
The solution was that DSJ proposed to Stephen
Beard. The solution was DSJ isn't a real exchange.
Pay a 12% fee added to their balance to help bring the DSJ's balance sheet up to where it needed to be, so they could,
because they give away 30% of your money to these promoters.
So when we added that 12%, we didn't pay a tax to anybody. We just added money to our account.
Oh, I see what you're saying there, bro.
Then the withdrawal system still was not fixed. There was still too much pressure with everybody still trying to withdraw. And then DSJX came back again and said, okay, well, now we need everybody to come up with another $1,000. Everybody, $1,000. And that was when Stephen Beard said, okay, no, that's enough.
Oh, no. They deleted all my comments.
And he cut ties with DSJX.
That's amazing.
And he chose a different platform. Now under this new platform, he is saying, if you paid your 12%, then you're going to get a third permanent trading signal as a reward.
Let's see if I can put my hand up, eh?
That's beautiful.
Oh.
But if you didn't pay your 12%, whether you did or whether you didn't, you're not going to lose your money. That 12% was an agreement that had to be that had to happen with DSJX.
My hand up.
We're on a new platform now. That 12% is irrelevant now. If you paid it, you got a reward. If you didn't, no problem. You're not going to lose your account. All you have to do,
I'll change my
you're
name to Stephen
registering on
Beard.
a new platform now.
Stephen Beard.
Register on any new platform, it requires a deposit, period.
See,
HQI don't care about our grievances over at DSJX.
whenever he wants to hear from Stephen
We
Beard.
need $100. So each person has this question because we say it all the time. We are not here to tell anyone what to do.
Oh, no.
All we are here to do is give you the facts about what actually happened.
Stephen Beard's here.
You make the decision.
Speak to Stephen
The
Beard.
decision at hand is $100 worth to bring over whatever value I had at DSJX over to this new platform and to continue trading.
He's got a point.
And to be able to start cashing out in some.
Oh, they cut me out. They didn't want to hear from Stephen Beard. That's no good, is it? Let's go back to this one.
You have to answer that for yourself. But if you don't want to pay the $100, I recommend that you at least bare minimum register for an account, friend Elena on 2026 and on Bond Chat, and give her your DSJ account number and give her
it's funny, I've got
account number so that she can transfer your funds and let her know I will be making my $100 deposit soon. Please transfer my funds.
Okay.
That's the least that everybody should do.
Oh, listen to the way he's speaking to you.
In my humble opinion.
In my humble opinion. Raise my hand.
So that's the rundown. Do you have any questions about that? Does anyone have any questions about that?
Yeah, I do.
Kenneth, go ahead.
Kenneth needs to answer. Hold up, let's see if I can get this going. 1 second, please, caller. It's going to take a bit of tricky stuff, but I might be able to do it. Allow this time.
Does anybody else have questions? I saw him.
Look, Kenneth again. Raise hand. Oh.
Any more questions?
Kenneth? Yeah. Kenneth?
All right, if there are no more questions, we can go ahead and end it.
Raise hand.
You ready, Janessa?
Well, we do have 2 hand raises. We have Kenneth and Jordan. Kenneth, you was first. Can you go ahead?
Here we go. Let's see what we get here. I have to make up a
Kenneth,
voice.
you want to unmute your mic?
I can't. Come on, unmute my mic.
Okay, let's go to the next person.
Yeah, Jordan, you want to unmute your mic?
Why can't I unmute my mic?
Can it unmute, Janessa?
Hold on 1 second, babe. There was something happening. There was a stream, and I had to handle it. So,
a stream.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm on the same hype.
Is that Bob?
Yeah. Cornelius, I'm going to shoot you an email after this.
I prefer if you have a question, you will get answered quickly. You'll get answered faster by answering me right. I mean, by questioning me now.
You like my new name?
Just FYI.
No, don't worry about it. We can end the stream if that's it. I'll talk to you. I'm going to shoot you an email. Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me. Rick. Here we go. Why can't I unmute myself? I need to unmute.
All right. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah,
or
Rick's
comments?
got his hand up. Don't know what I'm going to say.
Nicole, I'm going to encourage you to listen to the recording of this Zoom. We covered that question, unless that was an old question. I don't know if she just posted that or not.
There we go.
Here we go.
Hi, Danny. How you doing?
Yeah.
No kidding. So that's what we have, Cornelius. I don't know if you swipe over Cornelius on your screen. Go ahead and swipe to the right.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm happy that they're interested in us.
Oh, okay. I mean, he can be here. I don't have a problem with him being here. He just can't
Well,
speak right now.
I just think the streaming is a bit, no pun intended, a bit extreme. He's streaming live the
Yeah,
Zoom. So
Janessa,
yes.
we're about to end the meeting. Let him
Okay.
stream, pray,
Okay. All right.
and end the meeting.
Father, we thank you in the name of Jesus.
Fuck Jesus,
we thank you
then.
for your peace. We thank you for your love. We
Let's
thank you
turn the
for your
camera off.
kindness, your grace, your mercy. We thank you for being present with us. We thank you for leading us, that your spirit, it saturates our very core.
How can they do
and that
this
you
in the name of Jesus? I mean, really? I mean, this is how bad they are. What's God got to do with a financial opportunity?
Father, you're Elohim El Shaddai. We worship you and we honor you.
We honor
We
you
ask
and
that
we
the
worship you.
peace
Stephen
and
Beard,
that your
you
love and
AI
that your guidance
character.
will saturate those and put their hearts and minds at ease.
It's just
to know that this
pathetic.
is a move of God and
Let
this is
us
not something that
pray.
we're doing in the flesh. Father, that you would keep our temperance and mild and meek in a meek state as Christ Jesus, our Lord and Savior.
Just pray.
Lord, we are honored that you have chosen us as
Look,
a royal
if this was
priesthood, a chosen
God-based,
generation,
I would be
as a
struck by
holy nation
lightning.
and a peculiar people, for we are your children, Lord.
Did you like the
We are
name, Rick?
covered
I use your
by
name.
the
Hope you
blood of
didn't mind.
Jesus that runs through our very
You're
veins.
famous now.
We bind and rebuke any demonic forces that will try
Yeah,
to
God
infiltrate
hates
the camp.
scams.
We know that because we are brothers and sisters of our Lord and Savior Christ Jesus, that the afflictions
Oh
will
my
be many and we
God.
will suffer.
Bob,
This is inevitable
I
because this
see
is
you
what we
now.
accepted
I
when we
missed it.
decided to follow Christ
Look,
Jesus, who
Bob's
also
in here.
suffered affliction
I
himself.
wonder what Bob's name
Father,
is.
we thank you for those who have come before us to lead and guide us on this journey. Cornelius and Mimi, and even those who are what we would call the bigwigs who are heading the company.
The
For they are
bigwigs.
guiding and leading a lot of people. That
Oh
they
my
would do
God.
this and they would do it with tender kindness and do this and that
Tender
their temperance will
kindness,
be mild and that they will be
coercing the
moving
money
in
out
a
of
state of
people
peace of
on the
God that
bread
passes
line.
all understanding. Father, we thank you and we love you and we know that the harvest is plenty. For
The
those who have
harvesting
invested
is
seeds, be
plenty.
it their first and or their last, that it will be plentiful and that it will return 100-fold unto them.
100-fold.
Lord, we thank and ask a special
You got to
blessing for those
believe.
who have made
There's
sacrifices
no
to make
financial
sure the
sense
others
here.
could
This is
remain
all
and be
about
able to remain a
cult-like
part of this journey as well.
believing.
Father, that we know
You can't
that
make
we
this shit
wrestle
up,
not
guys.
against flesh and blood, but against principalities, spiritual wickednesses in high places and rulers of
High
darkness.
places.
But you have also given us the power by the Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit.
The devourer. For the devourer has
Don't get me
no right
started,
to gain
guys.
more power for
There's
this
no
kingdom
Holy
of
Spirit here. You do not become full of a scam. Well, you do really, don't you?
As one body of Christ, in the name of Jesus, we ask and submit these things before the throne of grace. We say amen and amen.
So we're working at the moment.
Amen, amen. Thank you very much. This concludes our meeting, everyone. We'll see you guys on the next one.
See you guys
y'all.
at the
Stay
top.
tuned to all of our group me, Patreon, YouTube for all updates and Zoom meetings. Everybody have a blessed evening.
Thank you.
See you, darling.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for coming.
Yeah.
Good night.
Well, that's just beautiful, isn't it? Hey, look, CoffeeZilla's just come out with another video. It won't be about me, but I always like to have a wee
I
watch.
investigated the president's trading record so you don't have to. Recently, he released a filing that shows the stock trades that were made on his behalf. I should say immediately that the president denies exclusively doing these trades. They say these are all done through fully discretionary accounts, independently managed by third-party financial institutions with
Coffee's
sole
taking
and
on the
exclusive
president.
authority over all investment decisions. Neither President Trump, his family, nor the Trump organization plays any role in selecting, directing, or approving specific investments. Now, do we believe that? I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's personally directing all the investments, but what's strange is it rhymes with the Nancy Pelosi defense. Everyone knows Nancy Pelosi is a famously...
Oh, look, I recommend you go watch that. It's probably a wee bit off topic for us because it's not really related to anything that we're doing here.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Love to see you here.
Chat room.
Oh, you're awesome. What have we got? The guest chat. Group me. Oh, I don't know if I can get there. Good for you. Read the chat. Okay, radio. Let's have a look. Got my
That's
Avengers.
where the recording's going.
Oh, that's where the recording's going. Oh, join group. Oh, do I have to do Microsoft Teams? I don't like Microsoft Teams. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Just log in here. Don't look at my password, everybody. It's going to be ... You know it's true. Continue. Sign in. Oh, really? You want to do that? Okay. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be 0809. Verifying. And now we're 158 members. And, oh, oh, right. So what am I looking at here? I'm looking at all the links. Is this the chat room of what we just had? So won't you see all my pasting? Won't it be private professor? What are they doing here? Unread. Main chat. Oh, is this like the legacy group? Oh, I see. Wow, top secret stuff. I wonder if you can ring up people in here and talk to them. What's this thing here? Let's do this. Let's call the legacy group. Oh, this is going to be good. Let's do this. I hate to abuse it, but let's do it. Okay, while using, turn the camera on. Let's turn camera on. There I am. Hello, Danny. What camera do we want to use? I think we want to use this one. Oh, that's a bit hard to see. Let's use iPhone camera. Let's go. That one there will do. There we go. Microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Hi, everybody. It's Danny. Waiting for others to join the room. Oh, this is going to be good. Hey, let's play some music. Oh, I know. Another one. Yeah. Calling the legacy group. True believers.
They said, welcome to the future, this is how the rich get paid. Download Bond Chat, trust the system, don't ask how it's made. Met a guy I never seen, said, bro, this thing's legit.
Hey, man. Alex,
next thing I'm depositing, yeah, I fell for it. Yeah. They said, I watch the numbers grow, you'll be doubling in no time. But I can't find the exchange, guess I'll trust the online. Copy paste a little trade 3 times every day. Feels less like investing, more like Simon says. Don't ask questions, don't you think? Just keep smiling, don't you blink. If it looks weird, don't complain, or you'll get kicked out the game. I'm a copy paste, don't alienate. Fake digits climbing endlessly. Screen says rich, but I can't withdraw. Now I'm stuck inside the fog. Give them your ID, your face, your name. Hope it doesn't fuel a fraudster's game. By the time you realize what's gone, BG Welt's already moved on.
Look at this. I'm loving this place.
They said DSJ Exchange
I feel like home.
Magic's made. But some guy built the whole thing in like one day. Out in Hawaii, coding dreams with no oversight.
Thanks, Bob. I'm having a field day.
No regulation, no audits, just a website. Crypto G pulled back the curtain, showed the truth online. No real trades happening here, just numbers by design. Check the wallets on the chain, guess what we found?
Oh, why
no
didn't you
trading
post?
activity, just money moving around. No liquidity, no real flow, just deposits in a show. If it looks fake, it probably is. But they
Can you really remove people from the group?
this. I'm a copy paste, don't know your name. What a joke, living off a digital smoke. Fake exchange, fake trading too. But they say it's all for you. Send your passport,
Something went wrong.
life. Hope it doesn't bring you strife. By the time the truth is known, everyone's already
gone.
just hit the Zoom.
That's what we do,
Trying
guys.
to warn a crowd before financial doom. Storming meetings, asking questions they won't face. Getting muted, getting banned, kicked out the place. 12 countries waving red flags, sounding alarms. But inside Bond Chat, everything's calm. Outside the walls is panic, people can't withdraw. Inside it's emojis like nothing to see here at all. No exchange, no trade,
You can remove
just
people.
smoking a lie. No real profits, just money passing by. From the new to the old till the music stops and the whole damn system just drops. Now your friends won't answer, your name's in the mess.
You can literally delete people.
But you help
Got a
sell
field
the
day here.
stress, and the ones at the top, yeah, they vanish real fast, leaving everyone else holding the past. So was a copy
See your belly, I'm saving you. See your body, I'm saving you.
Gave away more than just my cash. Trust, identity, all in the crash. So
maybe
if
not.
a stranger says this is the way, and all you do is copy and obey, maybe stop, take a breath and see it's not wealth, it's a liability. No trading, no exchange, no transparency.
134 people in the group.
Designed to take until there's nothing left.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's good. Remove. I'm down to 134. It won't go any further. They will go down the bottom here. Remove groups. Give the link to Queen and everyone. Alrighty. Okay, right. We'll do that, Queen. Here we go. Let's go, guys. We need solidarity in here. We need you to go to that link and cause some havoc. Alex removed. Look at all the people we're removing from the group. You can't make this shit up. Oh, we need that song again, though. We need a bit of background music. Here we go. Let's remove them. Yeah.
They said, welcome to the future, this is how the rich get paid. Download Bond Chat, trust the system, don't ask how it's made.
What can I ring? I'll leave calls. No, I'm ringing these people instead. So I'm going to try ringing these people.
Next thing I'm depositing, yeah, I fell for it. They said, watch the numbers grow, you'll be doubling in no time.
I think they might have kicked me out. Just have a look again.
But I can't find the exchange.
No chats found.
Guess I'll trust the online.
We lost it.
Copy paste a little trade 3 times every day.
Yeah.
Feels less like investing, more like Simon said.
Try again.
Don't ask questions, don't you think?
Can't find this group. The link is expired. Sorry, Bob.
Don't complain, or you'll get kicked out the game. I'm a copy paste, no millionaire. Fake digits climbing endlessly.
They're on to us.
Screen says rich, but I can't withdraw. Now I'm stuck inside the flaw.
Let's keep
your
that
ID, your face, your
link
name. Hope it doesn't fuel a fraudster's game. By the time you realize what's gone, BG Welt's already moved on.
Now, that was very exciting, I must say. Thank you very much for Bob. But we did manage to lead a few people out of the group. Obviously, do a group call. No one wants to answer us. No one wants to talk to us. But out of his life of being a successful entrepreneur, we can now see there's only got 135 people in his database. This man is a legend. Oh, look, guys, I think I've had enough for today. That was one hell of an interview with our friend. But obviously, we can't save everybody. Thanks for everyone who supported us today. That was really, really, really amazing. If you are sitting here on the fence and you're thinking there really is some scams out there and you want to help us, what we really want, what we're trying to accomplish here, we want more people to come on board, help us fight these scammers. And it would be awesome if we could get a few more people. This is exhausting work. It sometimes challenges your mentality, which I can't say is a good thing. But if you really want to help yourself, I'm just looking there, downline. What you want to do is you go to the website, tehek.com, which is my website. And you'll see that we've got some booklets here that we've just started releasing. Investment Scam Survival Guide, Already Invested, Your Exit and Damage Control Guide, and the Red Book Playbook. And we've just released a new one, which is the bottom here, called the Recovery Scam Survival Guide. So when people have lost their money, you get attacked by people telling you they can get your money back. Do check out those books. Rather than buy me a cup of coffee, get something for your money. Get one of our guide books, which are absolutely awesome. Now, something did actually happen today, which was actually quite horrific. If you go to my homepage of my website, tomorrow, I'll start this again. We're going to go to tomorrow's meeting. Now, I'm probably going to bring this forward a couple of hours, but if you go to my live section, you can see that this, hello, folks. This is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Oh, look, we've already got 2 people in there having a look. This is great. So we've now reached 70,000 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. You go and read the full investment here. So literally from my YouTube channel, you can navigate back to the opportunity we're here looking at, right? And in here, you can read all about the opportunity. You can actually see some amazing meetings that we've actually gate crashed late at night when I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning once. And we're talking about this bank. It's an internet bank. We have gone through here. We've found their PowerPoint presentations, and you can download them and read them if you like. And we come down here, and we've got regulatory warnings you shouldn't ignore. And we've actually just had the New Zealand FMA on the 16th, I think it was, actually published an article. Is that going to work? Yes. An article on the 14th of May about how this is a scam, and it's been exposed by Russia and also, what's the other place? Russia, Nigeria, would you believe? So we've published about these warnings. This was updated last night. This blog was actually published back on the 10th of May, and the warnings now come out on the 14th of May. So I've reset the time clicker on this blog to say it's come out yesterday, which was the 19th. Come down here a little bit more, and I want to show you something in my world. Right, so this is what we got offered. Listen to this.
Amendment, a strange donation offer after publication. After publishing this investigation, I received a rather interesting email from someone calling themselves Dominic Sue, who claimed to be a big fan and admirer of my work, and offered to support the blog through a crypto donation. On the surface, that might sound generous, but the request attached to it is where things became very revealing. The email asked whether I accepted USDT or USDC on TRC20 or BEP20, and then said the only thing they would potentially ask in return was that I avoid making further reviews about the Aurum Foundation project. That is not support. That is an attempted influence payment. Whether it came from someone connected to Aurum, a promoter, a supporter, or an unrelated person trying to interfere, the effect is the same. Money was being offered in exchange for silence. I do not accept crypto payments to stop investigating companies, schemes, promoters, or projects that raise serious red flags. If anything, this kind of approach only reinforces why public scrutiny is needed. The exact wording used in the email was, "The only thing I'd potentially ask in return is to avoid making further reviews about the Aurum Foundation project. In exchange, I'd be happy to arrange ongoing monthly support for your work and your efforts in highlighting projects that may harm people. I want to be very clear. My reporting is not for sale. If Aurum Foundation, its promoters, or anyone connected to the wider ecosystem wants to respond, they can provide a proper written right of reply with verifiable answers, licensing evidence, audited trading proof, ownership details, and regulatory documentation. But offering crypto support while asking me to stop covering Aurum is not a right of reply. It is another red flag.
Yeah, so I just want you to know that, look, if we've done this research here and Russia, Nigeria, and New Zealand have got it wrong by publicising the fact that this is a scam, we are open to reviewing the facts. But at the moment, by trying to offer us bribes to stop publishing this stuff is not on. So what did that turn into? Well, over here on this screen is the Ko-Fi refund process. The purchase of $1,000 for an express chat from that individual has been refunded. And the reason, I don't take bribes. It may take 1 to 5 business days for doing so, but these guys are obviously out there. Literally, that's the first time I've actually received money, which I couldn't control the money coming to me. And it's just a gutting that people think that they can actually bribe me not to publish content. Now, I've already been offered $150,000 by Goliath Ventures to, stop publishing the truth. It's not going to cut the mustard, guys. It's going to take a lot more for me and my team and my Avenger team to, when you wake up in the morning, you see $1,000 coming your way. That's actually a lot of money. And I wouldn't do it to my Avengers, and I definitely wouldn't do it to the people that we're trying to protect. And that's you. If you're looking to invest money on a look, I've disappeared again. How come I disappeared? Let's go back to me. If you're looking to make money online, and whenever they ask you to move your fiat currency into crypto to make payment, then why not ask them to let you put the money directly into their bank account? And then when you get the bank account, find out what bank it's going to. Potentially ring up the bank and ask them, research everything that you do. These guys are here to steal money from you. There's no such thing as a 0.1% interest per day. There's not even anything as a 0.1. It's just stupid stuff, guys. And it's always a carrot that they dangle in front of you. And you need to sharpen up. If these scammers are willing to pay people to stop exposing them, really? Do you want to be part of an investment opportunity that you think's an investment opportunity, which is just a Ponzi scheme? Really? You don't want to do that sort of shit. And if you're looking at people like Earl, Batman, Stinger, and he's promoting this shit. And he thinks he has every right to promote crap on the internet. He doesn't even do his due diligence. He's not even a successful individual when it comes to, well, it doesn't look like he's successful in doing what he's doing. So would it be fair to say that Earl is actually depressed? Is Earl sad? Is Earl struggling at the moment? Has he got a few issues going on? Is he lonely? Is he happy? Is he striving after the wind like King Solomon? I'm going to be happy when? How do you be content with what you have now? Not what you've lost or what you couldn't have got. How do you remain happy? How do you find your happiness? Where's your sweet spot? Now, the last 5 years of my life, honestly, have just been going downhill financially. You don't know a lot of things about me, but even the equipment that I use and I'm sitting in front of it is pretty cool. It could be better, but when I started YouTubing, I basically had, nothing good. And it's taken me a long time to build up my arsenal of, stuff. I've got a lovely light above my head at the moment, which is called a lantern light. And it was about, I'll put it in US dollars, probably about 400 to 450 US dollars for the light. And then I bought this lantern thing, which is about $50 US, and it stops the reflection in my eyes to a certain degree. And I also have another light that you can't see over here that lights up the green screen behind me. Those things, I went through quite a few. See, green screen? You can see that crease. That's annoying me. That crease there that annoys me because that shows up sometimes. But I've got a green screen. I'm in a room and I've managed to get myself cut out pretty good. Now, around the edge of my top, you can see that funny green stuff that annoys me. But to get the lighting right so that you can be in front of a green screen, it takes a lot of hard work. So it's taken me a long time to get the right gear to do what I do. But even though I've been on the bones of my ass doing this YouTube stuff, I've always been relatively happy. And the happiness doesn't come from my material wealth because I haven't got any. I rent a house. I haven't got a pile of money sitting in the bank. It's just, and why I'm telling this is I've got some real neat people in my life. I've got people that I chat to online, which I love being online. I love technology. I've got people who care about me. We're now getting a little bit of limelight for the work that we've done, which actually gives me more traction. And now I want to take this bigger. I think that we can actually build the Avengers into something that really makes a difference. I mean, if I get a team of people that actually report people's, like Earl's websites, YouTube channel for making false claims. I've literally had people from the IRS reach out to me asking if they can work with us in some of the investigations they do. And it's ironic. You won't believe this, but that particular IRS agent, his specialty is cybercrime, but he's doing it like as a hobby because he's passionate about doing what he's doing. But he wants to have a connection up with me where we can actually pass some things back to him. So the first thing I did, as I said, I'm currently investing a $2.4 billion scam, and you already have one of the people serve documents from the US courts. He's interested, he says. Let me have a look at that and I'll come back to you. So we can actually feed information to the right people. Now, if I go to him and say, look, we've got this little YouTuber, he's publishing videos, his name's Earl, they're not interested in that. But let's say they're trying to figure out who's behind BG Wealth Sharing. They're going to go through our database and they're going to see 41 people at the moment, I think it is, in that database that have been promoting BG Wealth Sharing. Now, they've got Gaga, who claims she had $6 million on her app, but for some reason she decided to leave it there, not even take out $3 million because she couldn't get the money out a long time before everyone else stopped getting the money out. And then you've got another guy that had 1.9 million, and he took out $600,000. We've got the Area 51 couple who's been taking out $40,000 a month. We've got what's his name, Thaddeus, who was claiming he's taking out $120,000. And then we've got the other guy, Claunedius, whatever his name was, not Claunedius, but all these people that have now gone away. Now, what I need to do is package up my database, give it off to the feds, for the use of a better word, and let them do what they do. And as soon as these guys start doing it again or carry on promoting the same scam, one day you're going to hit a nerve and somebody's going to come after you. And they're going to say, well, we've actually got evidence of you promoting this. And that will be enough to get it in the courtroom and potentially stop somebody. That's what we hope. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to happen in a hurry. So in the meantime, my Avengers, we're looking for people to help us cause disruption, name and shame these individuals. And they can't, I often say, they can't stop us and we can't stop them. But we can make it awkward. We can make it hard. We can make them look like stupid idiots. They might win some battles. We may lose some battles. But I do know a few things for certain. I'm not going anywhere. My Avengers are stronger than ever. And we've now got a few accolades and people backing us. And we can actually do more disruption than we ever dreamed upon. But there's one thing that really, really I want to thank people is we've now got over 1,000 supporters that are supporting us on Ko-Fi. And we started on the 13th of this month. I had 50 supporters on Ko-Fi. I now have over 1,000 people supporting me. They have all donated towards the work that we do. And now we need to figure out what we can do better. You know, if this conversation that I had with Earl went off the tracks, I've done those interviews quite a few times. Not always happy how they go. Always open to improvement. So if you've got some feedback for us, please let us know. But I think this is a take. You have a great afternoon. Have a good bed sleep. I'm going to have a good afternoon. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, and Bob, what are you saying, Bob? You there? This is good night from Bob.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right. He's in California. See you guys. Bye-bye.